Hello everyone, welcome to CVGS, Brendan here, and today I'll be here, I'm here with the guys.
Hello. Oh, it's just me. It's only me.
Hello.
There's no one else here. No one else.
Yeah, we're all here in the hut, and today we'll be we'll be reacting to the ban list that happened on Tuesday, and we'll be discussing about what might happen for the future of the premium format, as well as discussing the reasons for hits and future proofing, so on and so forth. So let me quickly get the music on here because I might have forgotten.
You use the word reacting, but there's been plenty of reactions.
Our reactions are a bit late.
Our reactions are pretty late.
Now it's the analysis because the
we
emotional
had the analysis.
Yes.
Reactions are over.
Yeah.
If you want reactions, I suggest DF, different fights reactions are great.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now we are in the stage of Kowalski analysis. So
yes.
Some people are in the state of joy, some people need some copium to help them get on.
Yes. Pretty much.
In case you guys missed it, we did our own predictions and
Last week.
theories last week. So now the official list has come out, so we're all just like talking and gonna be discussing how we feel about the final result. And what we definitely did not see coming.
Yes. So let's go over the list first. Let's get some of the things that we definitely got first of all. Gasteel is gone. Everyone dance. Yes, Gasteel is vanquished. The evil is no more. What was it? We have defeated the evil. There's that meme of like we have.
Let's start in the order of events. How?
Okay, what order? Okay, I don't know what order you have, so you're gonna have to tell me.
No. It's literally in the stream order. It's stream order. It's in stream order.
Yeah, the stream order. Because Dan has got the slides up for.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. Hi from Malaysia. Yes. Hero. Yes, I'm trying to fix chat. It's here now. Ta-da! Magic.
Okay,
so
the first one that was revealed
was the
choice restriction. Yes, the choice restriction between Ultima and the Overtrigger.
This is the
like iffy because like even though I feel everybody knew this was coming sooner or later, we kind of didn't actually expect them to do it like here. For me at least.
Okay, in my personal opinion, I think Ultima is going to kill you no matter what. I don't think Ultima is like probably one of the main the primary Xerath dragon which you are not surviving this. There is no way you're surviving it.
Usually.
Yeah.
It's the one Xerath dragon that you face up and you go, you kind of hit that feeling of I don't like no matter what they stack on top, you are probably going to.
Correct.
In that sense, I don't necessarily know if it was necessary to hit it with the Overtrigger, because regardless of whether you stack the Overtrigger, you'd probably just stack a stand on there and it'd probably be fine regardless, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
I think the Overtrigger just kind of made it a bit more overkill, because even though Ultima is very guaranteed to kill you most of the time, like about 99% of the time, there are still instances where you can scrape by an Ultimatum. So, but the Overtrigger made it like impossible for you to like get through, like actually impossible. So
that being said, the chances of you scraping by on that ultimate turn are like next to none already as it is. So it's like I would say it changes it from a 99% to a like 100%, which is not. It's not. I would say it's not that big a deal. I can understand why they would hit it though, which is sort of
correct.
Let's say the opponent hits their Overtrigger, it's still not going to save them. So I don't know. Like I guess it does sort of take away that element of chance of like that one massive trigger. But also, in my personal opinion, Ultima is going to kill you no matter what. So I don't necessarily think it was a major choice. And on another note, and this is a discussion that we were having the other day. I'm pretty sure they could have easily. It would have been easier to just ban Ultima because I don't think any decks are going to take Ultima over the Overtrigger.
Well, I mean, this is a player preference thing. So, in response to the question in chat, it's probably for the greater good, but, you know, considering how easily that thing was able to be enabled. So, but was it necessary? Kind of debatable, but
Yeah.
I think in the grand scheme of things, it does make things feel a bit better for the players. So
I
that's
think-
probably why they went ahead with this decision.
It takes a feather out of the quiver, and I think it's something to be less scared of.
Yeah, correct.
But again, I go back to the argument of Ultima is going to kill you regardless. Probably.
It's true.
Probably.
And if you
Not
get
an
Zeroth, you're
argument.
probably determined to kill your opponent
Well,
already.
there are some Zeroth that are more likely to kill than others. Cough, cough, Zoa, cough, cough.
The bring out
other-
the argument that even though
Yeah,
it
but
may not
and
affect
actually no, the
things,
Dust is actually considered the weakest of the Zeroths.
Yeah, I mean, $18 dust. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright,
But,
so now I shall
but
put in my
I-
input. Because I'm the one who's usually using this combo.
Yes,
also.
Brendan is the main user of Ultima.
And then is the
so
main
Brendan
abuser
shoots.
of this.
Yeah, so yes, Samuel, no need, not really say you don't need to buy Ultima. I think Ultima is still a very strong card, especially as many people mentioned in Angel Feather, especially having an Ultima turn with Angel Feather is just insane. Overtrigger or not, it's just a safe. It just made Ultima a very safe finisher in a sense. And considering now that well, spoiler alert, more stuff ahead has been hit by the ban list, Ultima will be the most strongest finisher in terms of like whatever the game has in terms of speed, because hitting GB3 isn't so hard, especially in premium. Even before and after what we are gonna cover later on in stream. Yeah, Ultima getting hit here is very accurate, and I believe it makes the Unisang clans a little bit healthier in terms of you know, not just
Hey.
having an auto win condition right there with the snap of their fingers. Because I'm
Now-
pretty sure striding Ultima isn't the hardest thing for the Unisang decks to do.
Now, let me interject something for you, Brendan, and this is a question I asked you the other day, but I'll repeat it now. Is there any deck in Unisang which will take Ultima over the Overtrigger?
I just mentioned Angel Feather.
Yeah, okay, well, Angel Feather is one of them. Are there any others which will take it over the Overtrigger?
That one? Okay, I have not done enough testing with the Unisang clans to make a very clear statement. However, I think that the ones that can really take advantage of Ultima are the decks that can either superior stride, or they can consistently survive till they at least G-guard once for their GB3 to go live, and then they second stride Ultima. I think those decks are the kind that you would still pick Ultima over the Overtrigger. Although having an Overtrigger in your deck kind of starts it helps you once in a blue moon to survive like kill turns. However, if your game plan is to just like win from the spot, right, then picking Ultima is the more
I
logical
was...
choice. It makes your triggers
and-
more consistent, basically. So it's like you don't have to really think about the Overtrigger.
There was something that I thought of, which I haven't really run by either of the Gold Paladin players in the group yet, being Hyang and Brendan, which is because Gold Paladin is the hold on, let me make sure that this statement is correct. Gold Paladin is the only Unisang Axel clan, correct?
Yeah, I double check.
Yes.
By right, it should be the only one.
That's what I was like.
Right,
We have two
I was like
protect.
mentally checking.
We have two protect and 3 force, and then 1 Excel
Yeah.
because we have 6 Unisang.
Yeah,
cards.
Yes.
correct.
So, as the only Axel clan and the only one which goes wide, do you play it just so that you have like a wider board, then you stack the stand and you stand the entire board?
Yeah,
in?
of course. I
Like,
think that
is
as
there a
long
world
as
where you
I
do that
see-
instead?
As long as I see more than 3 rearguard swings, I'm pretty sure Ultima Stand Trigger is technically a little bit more consistent as a finisher than like trying to hit an Overtrigger on a lucky turn. I have
Actually, I was
been,
gonna say. Oh, yeah, sorry, go on.
yeah, I have been trying to figure out like whether whether you want to see the Overtrigger or you want to see Ultima more often, because I'm still comparing between the two. So far, Ultima has definitely been more consistent, because it's always there in your stride deck, and it's not
Yeah.
like a 1 in 50 chance of happening, because you can't guarantee.
I mean,
this
you
anymore.
can choose when you do it compared to the Overtrigger.
Correct.
Correct. It's
Actually,
more,
I
it's
was
more,
gonna
it's more about the control
say-
Ultima brings. So, which is
Yeah.
why I said that Angel Feather will be one of the decks that will still pick Ultima sometimes over their Overtrigger, because they can hit the numbers anyway, with or without the Overtrigger. So they just rescue their way through. It doesn't make a difference to them. I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a difference. They're gonna hit you from 0 to 6 regardless.
So that'll be something for a player preference. It depends. It really depends on how you want to play.
Yep.
But with this hit, Ultima's price is dropping. So if you want to get Ultima, if you want to get Ultima, now is your time to do so. And we are not sponsored by anybody, so I have no one to plug in.
Yeah. Although, yeah, if you want to buy Hyung's Ultima, and she doesn't want it anymore, you can just ask.
Do we have somewhere to plug? We don't have anywhere to plug, right?
Yeah, we don't have
I
anywhere
am
to
not
plug
selling
it.
my Ultima. Also, I mean, I was gonna say that I think a Genesis player I've been considering like Ultima over the OT as well, cause well, the key does actually OT doesn't actually do much for Genesis. We are severely at risk of decking ourselves, and especially for the playstyle I play with Genesis, I like multi-attacking with big numbers. So maybe I feel that the Ultima might solve that purpose a bit better because it guarantees the stand trigger, it guarantees like a crit or something. So just to make it hit a bit harder than trying to gacha for the OT. Anyway, I'm most likely gonna soul charge my OT, so why not just go into something a bit more consistent.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I would also
the
like
reason.
to add a point into the fact that by choice limiting Ultima and the over trigger, you free up a lot of design for new over triggers. So when they design new over triggers, they don't have to like, oh shit, but this one.
Oh yeah, the design restriction is always like a very important thing. So that is something that is worth pointing out as well. Because certainly we'll be getting new OTs in the future, and we don't want the Diamond problem.
Every time they try to design a new interesting OT, oh god damn it, it works with Ultima, we can't do that.
I'm not sure when they will make a new over trigger, but if they do,
said
then
they
this
said
is
they
a
are
very good choice.
in the future.
If I recall, they said nothing until like late next week.
Yeah. So
Not for a
now
long
is a good now is a good time.
Yeah.
Now is a pretty
Yeah.
solid time. Okay.
Alright.
Now let's move on to the next few.
Is next in Bermuda? Is Bermuda one next, or is is it the?
Yeah.
Is there
Let me
restriction?
transition the slide.
I need you to tell me because I can't see the slide right now.
Okay. Yes. The next
Yeah.
one is the Potpourri Fina loop and the Dantarian and Steam dude.
Team subs, that
Ashura.
weird one which you can
Ashura
which like
and
goes to slow.
Dantarian.
Sure
Ashura and
dies.
Dantarian.
Yeah.
Ashura, yeah.
Oh yeah. So
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's start with the Bermuda one. No, this combo existed.
hello,
Bermuda player.
Brian. Welcome to the show.
I'm the primary Bermuda player in the group, and I didn't know this combo existed. So this tells you how this is like one of the most I've never seen this one before. So I guess that tells you
It's
how
a very
obsolete this is.
niche combo, but I
Yeah.
did see a lot of people explaining how it works. Apparently, it's an enabler for an infinite attack combo. Which,
Yeah.
it's kind of problematic. So, like, that
It's
makes
kind of
sense.
problematic, but it's also one of the I believe it's also one of the more fragile infinite loops of like the
Yeah,
mainstream
correct,
thing.
correct. I mean,
So-
your Coral 9 attack
Yeah.
still hurts, so...
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the reason they only hit this one because they're just hitting all the loops, more than
Yeah.
actually because of the power of the loop itself.
Right, right.
That being said, I have now discovered that this card exists, Potpourri. I have no need for Fina. So I might have use for this card if I can find it. We shall
Oh
see.
dear.
Well, the reason why the Potpourri loop here got hit is because if you with how the speed of the game was going, and you know Zazan and Temposphere was still running around, the GB1 for Potpourri was more easy to hit, and because you know force markers in Bermuda Triangle, stacking and all that good stuff, having the Fina to guarantee the bounce, so you just need like two. I'm pretty sure like one Potpourri is like enough to loop herself already, if I'm not mistaken. So this
I
is just
believe so.
more of a future proofing rather than anything.
Yeah.
just in case.
Potpourri is
Just in case.
Potpourri is just on hit, you bounce one and then call one, right?
Yeah, I don't know whether you need to bounce another Hokano. Okay, yeah, so you need two Potpourris to do it. But the case
Yeah.
in point, if you have two Potpourris and you have like two force markers,
It's still a
One
bit of a
more
fragile combo. It's still a bit of a fragile combo though, because it needs you to hit. So if you
No,
don't
no, no,
hit,
no.
then
Yeah.
Fina makes the on hit guarantee hit.
oh, okay, is that what
Trigger
is
another
that
one.
what that does? Okay.
Yes, Fina's
Oh, so
second
trigger
skill.
another
So
one,
blast
right.
2. All for this turn. For this turn, all your battles that have with a on hit trigger can activate regardless whether the
Regardless
attack
of-
hit or not. So that means you can just potpourri them at like 5
Yeah.
damage and they just die because they're gonna just drop their whole hand. Or they
Yeah.
hit like a power, unless they can like hit like tank themselves over the power
yeah.
of Potpourri.
It would require you to stack a decent amount of power on like somehow though, and like you would need like decent amount of force markers to just make sure you don't like die to the like a damage
Well,
trigger.
technically, to be fair, you can just have 2 markers and it's enough already.
Yeah, I mean, like 2 is enough, but you still need to have 2, which means you have to either ride up or find a way to get in other
I
ones.
mean, there's a reason why the next few cards we're gonna talk about got hit also, but we shall explain that later.
And then Azure Da and Danturian, I believe, is just an infinite guard combo.
Infinite guard
Yeah,
combo.
so
for-
basically it forces every single attack to go above a 53k minimum, and that's basically impossible for like a cell cleanse especially. So
it just makes
really
a very
painful
unhealthy,
for the yeah.
unhealthy.
It's like a free
environment.
printed rope ball. So obviously that's not a good thing. So they actually sniped the Ashida the second he came out. Like if you guys didn't know. So
Didn't they also errata it? If I remember, didn't they also errata it so it's like from hand or something?
No, they didn't errata it. They just
no,
this was the
they
choice
just sniped
restriction.
him, yeah.
Just straight into this.
But it is very dangerous if it was allowed to go on. So I'm really glad that they caught the problem like immediately, and that's
Well
why
done.
we have
Well
this
done, Mr.
restriction.
Esports.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Esports.
Yeah. Okay.
Great,
Someone in the chat mentioned something about forgetting to ban Greedon, and I think that isn't
Ah.
a problem anymore because of what we're gonna cover later. So don't worry.
Yeah.
We will analyze everything on the ban
Yeah.
list.
Everything bit by bit.
Yeah, well, bit by
Yeah.
bit.
So we're going a bit slow because we're going in the order that was revealed
Yeah.
during the stream itself. So if you don't see something that we haven't mentioned yet, just wait a bit more and we'll get to it
Yeah.
in a second.
We'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah.
Or maybe
In a
half an hour.
few
Maybe a
minutes.
few minutes.
In a few
Maybe
minutes.
a
Alright,
few minutes.
Now moving on to the next changes.
Is
We
this
have-
is this the
Yeah,
the
there's a
fourth?
triple.
What are
There's
the
a triple.
restrictions?
There's a triple restriction.
Yeah.
Oh right, it's
So the
literally right.
triple-
Oh, this is a Pale
Three-way
Moon
choice
stuff.
restrict.
Mhm.
Okay,
We're
this
at
is the triple
one
choice
per
restrict.
talk at a time. Relax.
Yeah.
Okay, then introduce the guy.
Alright. So now the choice restriction between Purple Trapezius and what's the name of Jumping Jill?
That would be
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, no, as in they added one more. In this
Yeah.
case, will be the Flying Farrington.
Yep. Flying Periton.
Reason being because Flying Farrington has been creating a lot of multi attacks, really strong.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's a lot of decks that use him. Harry uses him a lot. Songster uses him a lot. Nightmare Dolls could use him if they wanted to because he's just that versatile.
Generic. Yeah.
Although I don't really see him in those lists, but I'm just thinking that maybe they're staring at Greedon for this because Greedon and Miracle Pop Eva combo with Flying
Yeah.
Farrington, and if they have like all the access to like the Purple Trapezius and everything, can possibly make really unhealthy interaction of infinite Vanguard attack, which is pretty problematic. So
Yeah,
now
this
making the Pale Moon players choose how to manage their resources is kind of what Bushi wanted to do here. So I think that's a pretty good move going forward because of how Dark States can affect their combo.
Yeah, especially
Very
like the
great.
introduction of like Dark States. So definitely a three-way choice restrict. Because I think everyone knew about Jumping Jill and Trapezius, and then when those two got restricted, everyone went on to look for the next thing they could use, and they found Periton, which was So a three-way choice restrict, kind of interesting to see, kind of definitely needed, especially with how many loops were enabled in Premium.
And one of them being
Kind of
the
just
songs
noticed the
I
Yeah,
don't have a lot of
noticed
experience with
the-
Pale Moon, so these two will
Yeah.
talk here.
Mhm.
Is it just me, or is like the grade 2 symbol on Periton a bit off, misaligned actually?
I think it's just the art thing. Oop.
'Cause it feels like it should be a bit more further up on the left
More
corner. I don't know
towards
how I
the top
noticed
Or it
it.
could have been that his card was stretched. Like, do you see his 5k shield? It looks like it got stretched.
It's relatively old in the grand scheme of things, so.
Yeah, it's an
Maybe,
old card.
maybe this is how they designed the card, and then they always just cut out the corners. So now they just accidentally put the full image.
Lol. Well, yeah. So now
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of the Pale Moon players will just take out Trapezist.
Most of the Pale Moon players that I've seen, like for decklist wise, have said that like they'll be fine without it for a while. So like at least
Yeah. I mean I've been playing more of the bunny beast tamer deck, so I kind of preferred Purple Trapezist to Flying Parrington, cause like she helps me extend a little better. Together with like the Great One Bunny that can end a battle, put a card to soul from your put a real card to soul. So that kind of helped me a lot in some senses. So I kind of chose that instead. But I'm pretty sure most people will pick Parrington for the simple reason that they could Tricky Assistant or spit out Honolly with Parrington a little bit more consistent, and they get free soul charge. So I think that's always a good thing. Alright, so let's move on to the next card. The next restriction, I think.
Now we're getting to the bans, right?
I think now is the bans, right?
Yeah, now
Okay.
is the bans.
Alright, let's
Now
get
is the
to it.
bans.
Alright guys, what everyone has been talking about and hoping for, kind of.
Waiting for.
Okay,
Alright.
so from
One
left
by
to
one.
right,
We're gonna go
boys.
one by one. Well, no, I guess the first two kind of go in a pair though. So
Look how they murdered my boy Zazan.
Zazan and Tempest Spear. Zazan is finally Zazan to 0, Tempest Spear to 0. These two, we'll talk about these two together. This is okay. So look, Zazan has we haven't. If you remember the movement from in the English side, like way back when Zazan was first a problem, the hashtag, if you remember, was hashtag Zazan to 0. We got hashtag Zazan to 1, and that was kind of okay. Zazan is now finally at 0.
It only took them.
It only took them a year.
Which is
Yeah.
fine.
But Zazan being gone is massive. Zazan and Tempest being gone are massive because it slows down like that early acceleration of GB.
Which I feel that I think it wasn't.
A lot of people feel that Tempest could have stayed. I think I'm in that group as well.
Yeah.
Because it did take up a counterblast, which is you can damage deny.
You can't
so
deny that. Yeah.
It was still a play. Like I think maybe Tempest could have gone to 1 or 2, but if they wanted to slow down the game, then I think hitting it was fine.
Yeah, I think we didn't really see the Tempest Spear one coming, but
Yeah.
it kind of made sense if you think about it, since they don't want that rapid acceleration like what Jungle mentioned. So
Yeah.
those two got hit, those two are in the pair, and that's kind of like out of the equation now.
Okay, what was
Yep,
next?
Next we have
Bendy.
Bendy.
Bendy. Now, this one is one that I had kind of seen coming for a long time. The Superior Ride... Bendy was one of the few Superior Ride enablers to grade 3 in the game. The other being Ezo as the most... Ezo, and then the Bermuda one, the
Twa.
Riviere?
Twa.
Riviere?
Twa. The name is
Okay.
Twa.
But it doesn't Twa go to Riviere? I mean,
Twa goes to Riviere, but the case in point, it
so,
can't
so,
be
the,
Twa.
so the chain is to Riviere, point being. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it
There's
was
a lot
one-
more of others.
of the three, it was definitely the most consistent because of the interaction with him.
On the name,
Um,
correct.
Like I said, I think I mentioned this in the stream. When we got from the stream, if you were going to hit it, you had to ban it because decks were only playing one from. So, I can't say that I was surprised in this one. This one was definitely.
Yeah, correct. I
Uh,
think it was just too easy to do, especially with like the main being able to just fetch it out.
Yeah, I think I have complained before about like the how much versatility in the main game making it too easy. I have also complained that I don't like 5K grade 1s. There's so many of them now that it just sucks.
5K Paladin.
But this was within expectations. I have nothing more to say on this one.
Yeah, I think we did see this one coming up. So
The only thing I'm sad about now is I can't flex my SP. So that's anyway. Next is
Sleeping Mega.
which one?
right. So, Shunin no Megami Taro. I think I remember
Oh
that.
yes. Okay. Take the
Okay,
floor.
so
Take the floor.
about this card. If you guys didn't catch our previous stream, we were predicting that Taro will be limited to 1. Now, Bushiroad has decided to crack down hard and put completely ban her instead. I have to say that perhaps I should have seen this coming, but it is kind of like a big blow for me as a Genesis player, because a majority of Genesis that actually made use of Taro, even if it wasn't a broken engine like the Gravemere Loop or the Stankion, a lot of combos still made use of her to work well, like Ishtar for instance, in the Revelation side of things. So the fact that she was gone actually got me and a lot of Genesis players wondering what to do with our combos now, because not that we had to abuse Taro necessarily, she just played such a major part in making it good. So the fact that she's banned got me wondering a bit, because now Fenrir is gone, well, Gravemere is gone more specifically. Stankion is, well, we'll get to that in a second. And I think all that's really left is Regalia, that's not really affected by this ban on Taro. I have to say that it's been kind of difficult, because you can ask the guys who have been testing like a lot of Genesis builds and none of them are really working out. But I think it's just like a matter of time and someone will figure out something maybe. I also predict that in the upcoming premium collection they will probably try to patch up this hole that Taro left behind. Because even though it did solve a problem, it did make things kind of difficult for a lot of Genesis players, no matter what deck it was really. So that's kind of like my thoughts on Taro. Yeah.
I think, okay, from the outside perspective, I'll go from this side. I think Taro to 0 I agree with the idea that Taro to 0 was harsh. They probably going to 1 I think would have definitely been fun. I think most of the opinions that I've seen seem to agree with this.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting place to be. I wonder. I'm not the one playing the Genesis deck, so I don't exactly know what choices they have left. Maybe you could go back to your Melissa Mill deck.
Oh.
That was something that Sion was experimenting with.
I think the whole deck was like maximum like $4, like $5, because the highest rarity thing on there was the draw trigger, which I already had 4 copies of.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird place to be. I don't exactly know where where Genesis goes from here. But that being said, I don't necessarily think they're in that harsh of a place yet.
Yeah, it's not unplayable, definitely.
Yeah, it's not unplayable.
It's just that of the engines have been hit and now we're trying to find ways to sort of either go around it or like make use of something that we didn't really use before.
I suspect what the issue that the client is facing right now is because Taro has been such an integral part of the deck for going on almost 4 years now. It's sort of now you're faced with that thing of, well, what do we do now, I guess.
Correct. So the reason why I feel that like we all kind of hope that it would just be limited to 1 is because she plays a very major part in a lot of engines, like I mentioned previously. But limiting it to 1 means that you force players to think about when they want to like trigger that engine, and that's fine for the most part, since a lot of premium decks are actually like that, where they'll set up and then they'll like punch you in a giant like push turn, which is fine if you just limit her to 1. But to crack down like really hard and just ban her really makes you like sit back and start thinking about what other options you have left, which is kind of a weird place to be. I'm still trying to pick up the pieces of like my Genesis decks, but we'll just see how it goes in the upcoming.
Store away the 8 copies of Taro that you have.
Oh yes, store away my 8 copies of Taro, which I only have because I bought 2 decks because I couldn't find Right, Dan, do you have anything to say about like Taro? Oh my god. No, I'm still keeping her around.
I will say, with Taro being gone, now more players would want to focus on the Superior Stride, which is what's his name, Marduk?
I mean,
yes.
I would like to comment though that it's not like Taro being here didn't make them focus on the Superior Stride.
Yeah.
No. As in the Superior Stride was more of, as in back then it was more of, I need to I want to hit the GB faster so that I can proc Taro. Now the difference is that I want the value from the
Genie Dragon, good card. Yes, Dreaming Dragon is a good card, but the thing is, Dreaming Dragon isn't a playmaker. It's a save myself from deck out when I have one card left in deck maker.
That was a very long sentence for a generic
Adding
statement.
a sentence to maker doesn't make it any more of a maker than it was.
You get the point.
Makes sense.
Dreaming Dragon, that's why when I saw the tower hit, my first thought was, okay, Dreaming Dragon to fall. But then when I played the deck, it was like, wait, this doesn't solve anything. I still can't do my usual combos as effectively because Dreaming Dragon isn't a replacement for Taro. It's just more copies of because I have nothing else to put into really. That said, you still do play Dreaming Dragon because, well, Genesis things.
Because if you don't, you're gonna lose the game.
If you don't, you're gonna kill yourself on second straight.
You just deck yourself out. But looking
Yeah.
at everything now, there's always the option of Amaruda as well. The Amaruda
Oh
strike.
yes, Amaruda Athos is her second skill is definitely gonna be a lot more than
Focused
it
on
was.
now.
Yeah, I mean in the past you would Soul Blast Taro in it just so you could stand more things at once, but obviously that's not an option now. So, I think it makes you kind of plan your attacks a lot more carefully. But certainly removing Taro kind of hits the multi-effect part of Genesis that has kind of always been there. So something not very fun. I was not particularly excited about Taro to 0, but well, we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that you still have your Yggdrasil non, which is really consistent.
But
I guess.
I play a lot of Genesis things, but regardless,
Just
it's
not
not one.
Regalia, yeah. Sadly, yeah, that's I think that's a you problem.
Hey, I have no money, okay? I'm
I'm
also
not
trying to
asking you
manage
to,
a
I'm
few
not
other
asking you to
decks.
buy Yggdrasil and non. I'm just saying that Genesis in general still has that, so that's
Yeah,
probably
that certainly does have options. It's just that, for me, Taro
Yeah, L.
was a very major part of my combo, so, major L. Actually, for this reason that I might pick up Reverse Himiko when she comes out, just to have something interesting.
Himiko
to play
Reverse!
Genesis. Yeah, Reverse Himiko, boys.
Alright,
Anyway.
let's move on to the next.
Alright,
Next
let's move to the
slide.
next slide.
We have the yeah.
What's the first one on this page?
Jamio combo.
Jamio Congo.
Alright, Jamio Congo.
None of us today.
I think I speak for us all when I say that it's not fun to have to discard down to 4. So
Oh, for sure.
Nah,
I think that speaks for itself. I think
Mm.
the fact that it was so free that all you needed was a grade 3 Soul to have them discard down to 4. I don't think I feel like this was a long time coming. It's a long time in the making.
Yeah, because especially in Vanguard, where hand size is really important actually. Forcing opponents to just go down to 4 leaves them wide open for anything that you do really. So it makes sense for this, but actually from what I've seen, these are Murakumo? Yeah, the Murakumo players aren't super caught up in it. They're just anyway, we still have
actually.
some other
Yeah.
fun stuff to play.
I
Yeah.
think because Jamio Congo, I believe, was just the one they set on because it disadvantaged the opponent the most. But now it opens them up to a lot more fun, other things they can do because
Yeah.
now that they didn't have any other incentive to sit on Jamio Congo other than the fact that he made your opponent discard down to 4.
Yeah. It certainly opened up the floor for them to test out or play other options. I think the Clan Collection one recently was really good, if I remember correctly, or was that the set previously? Can't remember, but basically even though this card is gone, they have other things to try out. Yep,
Yeah.
it's not
It's-
the end of the world.
Akatsuki Hanzo might make a come.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Hanzo.
Hanzo,
It was kind of
Hanzo
a-
would love
To sum it up in a meme, it was the oh no anyway.
Yeah, it's literally oh no. Anyway, actually I saw the exact meme on Vanguard Twitter, which was really funny.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, right, Jamio Congo was strongest when it was with Rinning, so they did that.
Yeah.
They did that.
And then they
a
choice
long
restricted
time
that.
ago. Yeah.
So then people stopped playing Rin and just played Jamio Congo for the drop to 4. And you see here's the thing is now that Jamio Congo is gone, people can play Rina again. Which may be a good thing and maybe not a good thing. Hard to say.
Well, considering how much the game would have slowed down because of all the stuff we talked before, now having the Jamio Congo might be, making a very unhealthy environment in terms of it'll feel
Yeah,
it
correct.
feels super bad.
And
dropping
That
the
being
ball.
said, But now again, like I said, because Jamio Congo is gone, Rene is now back, and Rene, if anyone who was around in late G era, Rene was probably one of the most oppressive strides of the Dominate era.
Oh boy, for sure.
So that'll be fun. That'll be fun to see come
Well,
back.
to be fair, if I had a hand size of 10, I'd rather drop 2 than drop 2 for. Then
Yeah.
The thing is that Jamio Rene was not just drop 2. It was drop 2, and then drop more to potentially guard those attacks.
yeah. But if you planned it right against the
If you planned it right, sure. If you planned it right, sure.
Yeah,
but
if you planned it right, it's just drop 2.
It,
Not so
yeah, but I think the return of Rene is definitely going to be interesting. We'll have to see how that turns out.
Hollock. Yeah.
That'll be
Alright.
fun. That'll be fun to see.
Okay, so the next one is
Oh
our
boy.
boy, the Lion Dragon, apparently.
I
Nuedayo.
told you. Okay.
Which one is this
Right.
one? Sorry.
Nuedayo.
Oh, Nuedayo. Okay. I would like to say that I would like to say that I stand by my previous statement where I think Hyuga is the problem. That being said, Ayang, I believe you mentioned that I think you were probably right when you in your prediction saying that they hit it because it's future proofing more than anything.
Alright, correct.
If you'd like to go over that again.
Yeah, again, for you guys that didn't catch the previous stream, our prediction on this was kind of split. I thought that Nuedayo should be banned, and Jungle said that charge restriction with Hyuga is probably enough. So from this result, Nuedayo is indeed banned. And while I agree that currently its current problem is the fact that it's what do you call it? It's just so good with Hyuga because Hyuga enables this thing like way too easily. But it itself runs the risk of the Diamond Eyes issue where Bushido has to be very careful about what they make in the future because they don't want to accidentally buff up or make this card super broken because of something they release later on. And that's kind of why I believe that this card was hit. It's like Jungle said, it's a lot of future proofing. I think we've seen that in this currently so far in the ban list. Like a lot of things that they hit to take into consideration for what they want to do in the future, which is a good move in my opinion because design flaws like that are really not healthy for a game, especially a trading card game actually. So that's kind of like my thoughts on Nuedayo. I never liked the card, so good riddance.
That being said, I still believe that Hyuga is a problem.
Yeah, Hyuga is definitely a problem.
I think it was because in my personal opinion, how do I put this? The enabler is as much of a problem as what it enables.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is,
and so I suppose the difference is that now they just have to be careful what it enables compared to what can enable it. But I still think that's something dangerous, so that I feel like Hyuga is something to watch, and maybe
Hyuga is
keep an
definitely
eye
on the watch list, even if they didn't mention it. Because
Yeah.
Without Nuedayo now, Hyuga doesn't have anything to really enable, so Hyuga is just on his own now. But certainly for whatever comes out in the future, Hyuga will have to be watched very, very carefully so that the same thing doesn't happen again. And that's something that we have to trust Bushido to do. Which I think they probably already know on their side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, even
Okay.
if they didn't notice, us as the players would eventually notice. So
Yeah.
that's one
Like,
thing
if
that
anything
is-
Bushido doesn't snipe, the players will make noise about. So,
Yeah. Well, for me, for Nuedayo, I think as long as Nuedayo exists, Murakumo will always have a good card a good stride to go into to make really offensive plays, because copying names, even with or without Hyuga, is like easy as pie. It's like their bread and butter. So
Yeah,
I think the Nuedayo Gon is solid. It's really, really good.
yeah. I mean, that's
I have
like
not
Murakumo's
fought Nuedayo
so.
like ever, cause I have not played enough like cancerous premium tourneys to like learn how oppressive Nuedayo can be. But like watching videos on like people playing Zazan Nuedayo at one point, it was really nasty.
I speak from
really
experience.
nasty. I kind of hated that. So I think
Yeah.
it's enough to prove my point. Prove the point.
Because I fought a cyclone like Nuedayo thing. I really did not enjoy it one bit. That's actually where my distaste for Nuedayo stems from. I got my face beaten too many times.
Yeah. Alright, so the next card is Tanba. Is it Tanba? Yeah, it's Tanba from Murakumo.
Tamba
Again.
just enables more Murakumo
Oh,
loops.
it's not.
No, it's the
No,
Shadow
it's-
Stitch loop. The infinite
it
power
is.
Shadow Stitch loop. So, is it Shadow Stitching? Yeah, Shadow Stitching.
Then
is-
explain, because I don't know this one.
Okay, hey, this one I'll explain because I did experiment
No,
with the
yeah.
loop like once on Hayang, and Hayang was like, nah man, I give up. So
Oh, shit.
to put it simply,
You gotta be more specific, bro. That's like half the things you play against me.
god damn it. Okay, anyway, in short, Shadow Stitching is the mechanic in Murakumo where if an attack doesn't hit, you get to proc the skill below, and this combo alongside Tamba requires a few more cards to put it together. Like your dual weapon is a grade 2. I think it's one of the grade 2's dual weapon. One of the stand triggers that has Shadow Stitch to like copy names and call out cards from the deck with the same name. And
Yep.
the Metamorphon, the grade 1, so it copies the like stand trigger because you need to target. If I'm not mistaken, you need to target certain grade. So Metamorphon having the stand trigger's name or like dual blade's name, dual weapon's name, and then like in short, it just makes an infinite attack, infinite power, and infinite amount of attacks. And this by the way, this is not even needing your Vanguard to turn sideways. You just need like, your GB1, and then you go live because your stand trigger is the only thing, if I'm not mistaken, stopping you from proccing this earlier than a strike. So
Yep.
yeah.
Stand triggers are very powerful in
Yeah,
Vanguard.
Tamba here just makes whatever. Tamba here is just the guy that goes to infinite power and then swings for like 1 damage, and then you do the whole loop again, make Tamba infinite power, and then you swing for 1. And this will repeat over and over until either you mess up the combo or your opponent dies. If the fact that you know how to play this combo, I am pretty sure you should not mess up. Like, I played this deck only once, and I figured out the combo like entirely, completely. I'm not saying that I'm good, I'm just saying that the combo is really, really terrifying, because like,
Yeah.
it's hard to mess up once you know how to do it, and then once you get it going, it's like nothing is stopping you. No damage trigger, even the over trigger can't stop you, so, because it's literally infinite power. So,
Right.
good riddance to this, because when the meta slows down, this is what's gonna creep up next. So I feel that it was a very, very wise choice from Bushiroad to hit it down here before it becomes problematic again, and then the player base just gets complaining over and over.
Yep.
Zinc.
Next card, Jungle.
Yes,
Would you like to
Jungle.
talk about your feelings about this one?
Alright.
Alright, I shall mute myself in this conversation.
The cat talk shall begin.
Okay. When I first saw this, when this first was revealed, I was shocked and slight. Okay, I essentially went through the 5 stages of grief in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, you mean 1 second?
No, but it took me about 10 minutes.
Alright.
But after thinking about it for a minute, it sort of dawned on me that because if it and this is something that's definitely been said before. This is if everything faster gets hit, then what's left? All the decks that are either mid or slower. And when the meta gets slower, decks like Chaos get a lot better because they're able to take advantage of the loss of speed essentially. And Chaos is we'll put it that if it gets any advantage at all, it makes the game quite oppressive and hard to play. I think, but rather than locking it off completely by hitting something rather like Deluge or something, they slowed it down by hitting one of the easiest forms of resource that we had, that being Zinc. After seeing it from that perspective, I was okay with it, because it made sense, and like that's the reality. That's honestly like all it took for me is, I had to see it from the other angle. I've been experimenting with replacements, and they're going okay. Well, we'll discuss that a bit later. But I've been going over replacements. It's not the end of the world. It just means now Chaos players will have to play a little bit more conservatively.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah, I think like for me and like I think a few others in the group as well, since we are the victims of Jungle's Chaos Breaker deck, like seeing Zinc was actually a surprise for me as well. We actually did see some lists, like people's own predictions, and someone mentioned Zinc, and we all found that quite ridiculous at first, and then the balance came out and turned out they were right. Now, how I feel about Zinc is that every time I play against it, my first and immediate thought is like, damn, that's way too free. And against Bushiroad and what Jungle mentioned is have kind of like the same thoughts, that since they've slowed down the game like quite a lot from the previous hits, then what's left might get an advantage over that loss of the people on top. And if Chaos Breaker is one of them, the game gets really dangerous because Lock itself is a oppressive mechanic. Like, I think we can all agree with that, right?
I make the comment that I think people hate Lock more than they do Dominate. Even though technically speaking, Dominate is worse.
Actually, I feel worse when I play against Dominate. Because the thing is, you have no way to combat that. Like, seriously, like you can't get around Lock because they made it a mechanic. They made it a thing so big that you had to get around it. But that's not getting around Dominate. You just have to like sit there and watch as they like do things and cry.
You know, like NTR. Imagine your units getting NTR. I think that feels worse than being locked up in a cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, jokes
like,
aside.
Lock,
Jokes aside.
yeah, I'm not worried about Lock now. Like, yeah, and the thing is, yeah, like I think I do agree, Jungle. People hate the mechanic itself, and kind of like, so Zinc is out now. That slows down a bit.
Yeah.
Lock, but it's still not impossible to fight against Lock, and it's also not impossible for Lock to fight back. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I speak as a Chaos player. Lock I think we'll save the discussion about like Lock's strengths and weaknesses for another either later on or another day.
Yeah.
That's not the argument that we're gonna have here today.
More.
And I think that's gonna really hit a lot of people head first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to take something. Be back in a second. You guys continue.
Alright, so after Zinc, we have
Oh, is this the
the
big
major
boy?
three. Let me delete that tab. The major
Oh
three.
yes.
The is quite. I wouldn't say major three, but I'm pretty sure Gastille was the
A major victory for the player base.
It's like
We have been-
everyone was happy about this.
Yeah, everyone celebrated when they saw this slide because, like, the number of people that have been petitioning for Gastille to like get out of the game is
Very
like
high as well.
it's just unanimous agreement. Like, okay, because like I think I have mentioned this like multiple times. In fact, I even dubbed it the Diamond Ass problem now because that's just what stands out to me. But they seriously went like way overboard with this card to the point where they realized their mistake, and that's why Reggie is a thing. Because Diamond Ass possesses such a major threat to any and all future like grade 3 Vanguards or like just like grade 3s in general, that Bushiroad couldn't afford to make something that complements him even more. And yeah, I mean that's why Reggie turned out the way he did. So
Press F for Reggie.
yeah, like F in the chat for Reggie boys. Like Diamond should have been gone a long time ago, really. And the fact that he finally did it, he's finally out of the game now, is just like a major victory for everyone. Then like sayonara, yeah, good riddance. We don't want you here.
Yeah, and with Diamond gone, however, now that means the older strides from the Dark Irregulars End can now come out and do their own thing again, rather than just being a one punch deck like.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the Junior Congo thing, where like last time the DI players just had no really other reason to go into any other stride, cause why do that if you just go into Diamond Ass and like guarantee a kill for my opponent? But
you don't
Diamond
lose
is
the
gone
game if
now.
your opponent dies first.
Correct. But now that Diamond Ass is gone, I think we'll be seeing people start messing with more interesting things. Like, the DI strides aren't bad. Like, I fought a DI player a few times today, Dan fought a DI player a few times today. Like, Carl, our resident DI Carl.
Our resident sleeper.
Yeah. And it's not a bad deck. Like, even without Diamond Ass, it still punched and still punch pretty hard. So, you know.
I guess now, DI becomes like another gold paladin in a sense where you kind of want to reach some sort of late game where your triggers are quote unquote guaranteed with Blader Mouse. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
Blader Mouse
something
is
to look out
very
for.
powerful. Like, Blader Mouse has always been powerful, but like with Blader Mouse, you can just like sit on like Diamond S and like shoot you.
Yeah, of course. And usually when you get those Diamond Ass turns, it's just KO. There's no way out of it.
Yeah, right. Like you just like no gut, no
Hey,
fight
welcome
because
back, Jungle.
why bother?
Hmm.
Yeah, welcome back. We were just
Alright, the
debating
the next card in the
Diamond
same
Ass.
bad list we have the Songster and
Also,
Twa. So we're gonna talk about Songster first. So
Another
another
family.
Pale Moon card because Pale Moon has been abusing a lot of dupes.
hey,
Dan, do you want to like talk a bit about this card since I think you have the most experience with it. I never
Yeah.
messed with the card, so
You have the most Pale Moon experience, so the floor is yours.
Yeah.
the only reason I ever had so much Pale Moon experience was because I was inspired to play Pale Moon. Like
Nevertheless, you have the experience, so start talking.
Alright, so what Songster does is every time you hit with a column, you suck another column in and spit out one card. Now, we see our boy flying Parrington in the triple choice restrict, partially because of this. Because and Zazan as well, so thank God I don't have to deal with Songstress anymore because it's really
both at the
painful.
same time.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just nice. It totally kind of shut down the Songster deck. Cause what the Songster deck had to do was like, oh, hit Zazan early, hit maybe a Tempest Sphere along the way, ride to your Songster first, and then your opponent's on grade 2, and then you have like 2 GB, yeah, and then you have your Parrington's live, you have your tier live, and then you just loop your opponent to death. That's really all that is. It's really all there is. Flip up 2 Cyclone, your booster in the back is about like 17k, plus the parry turn will be about like 26, which is technically a magic number with 1 trigger. So you could technically 0 to 6 someone with this loop.
Yeah,
It's
completely
disgusting.
possible.
It's disgusting. Like I've played this loop myself a few times.
Oh, for sure.
Disgusting. I think this was before Over Triggers came out. This was like pre-D. I'm pretty sure I was playtesting this pre-D. So I was playing 12 draws and 4 heals for this deck. Cause in reality, this deck doesn't stride. This deck wants its pieces, hence the draw triggers. So whenever you take damage, you're just digging deeper into your deck also. And then with Parrington, paying your cost of the tier, eventually, like every time you do the loop, you do like the attack combo twice. You pay 2 CB, right? And in that process, you gain 2 soul. So the tier with the 2 cyclones basically means that after 2 swings, you can pop out the tier, counter charge to Soul Blast 2, and you basically like your deck got thinner just by a bit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how painful that loop was. I've ever seen people like whine and moan about me just looping Songstress when I was testing it. It was just
Shit.
I felt like this is pretty problematic because it's like it was just so fast. It's really painful.
I still remember the time you were on CFA and you were fighting like some Neo Nectar kid, and once he started looping, he started stacking heals on top of his deck. Like,
Oh, right,
I remember that very
And
vividly.
the fun part about that whole exchange was, by the way,
Did save him?
he stacked heals on top, yes. However, my booster was 27k.
Yeah.
It did not matter, his head went to 0 and he still lost. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I pushed him from like 5. From 4, I started looping. Like, I was super aggressive, so I started looping from 4.
Yeah.
It's like I pushed him to 4
by the way.
first, then I started looping. And then he didn't really know how to deal with the Songstress loop. He probably hasn't faced it, so it's probably someone new.
Yeah.
So that was
I remember that very
unfortunate.
vividly, and that's just like proof of why Songstress has to go. Because like even if you see like everything else has been hit, like we hit the 3-way with Parrington, what's the name?
Parrington,
Trapezis and
Jumping
Jumping Jill.
Mm.
Yeah. And even though they hit the 3-way, even though Zazan and Tempest Spear is gone, it's still like that future-proofing thing, which you know you just want to make sure that she doesn't like get abused like again. So now she's gone, probably for the greater good, and yeah, that kind of was the songstress thing that was going on.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna move on to Toa. Again, I
I'm
think I'll be the one
saying-
talking about Toa because Jungle and Hayang has not really played.
I've
No.
seen the Twa. I think I've seen the Twa loop before.
No, there's no
it's just a
loop with
superior
Toa.
stride. It's just
No, Toa doesn't
superior
have a
stride
loop.
loop.
Toa doesn't have a loop. Toa just has a very, very strong superior, right?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't they also have a grade 1 that can superior ride them? Like they go to grade 2.
Revere had a whole chain where you could just go from 1 to 4 in one turn if you do it right.
Yeah, because I know they have the grade 1 which lets them go to grade 2, I think.
And the grade 2 to go.
And
to
then
three.
and then there's like a grade 2 which lets them go to like grade 3 and then
Yeah.
stride immediately.
No. Toa is the one that brings you to grade 3 and stride. There's a grade 1 and 2 that brings you from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Right.
The point being is that you could be on grade 1 and they would be striding already.
Bro, they could have gotten their first turn striding, bro.
Yeah.
Could they?
So-
No, sorry, you can't. Sorry, because to call the heal guardian, you need to be grade 3 first. Because
Oh.
Toa is the one that needs the counter blast, so no, you can't jump all the way first turn.
Okay,
But case
that
in
makes
point.
sense. That makes sense.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Also, the reason why Toa was banned was because there were a lot of combos going around using Referade. Silent, the quiet girl, Referade.
Isn't that
newest-
that's the one from
The
the
newest one from,
premium, the
like-
collection, right?
Yeah, the newest one. Reason being,
Yeah.
was because if you do your Referade turn right, and then you drive track 3, quote unquote drive track 3, and then you let's say okay, so you gain 3 cards from that, yes, for 1 CB, okay, and you got 2 force markers along the way, by the way, so that's 3 force markers. So now, how about you add the fact that you could use Toa and superior ride Revere and then stride into like that one Revere stride that Bermuda Triangle has. And being able to attack with it again, because you rewrite a stand, right? Yeah, you rewrite a stand and then you strike. Yeah, so you basically gain yourself 6 cards from that 2 counter blast, and they're all drive checks.
Always fun.
This was something that Yellow Card
Always
Vanguard
fun.
mentioned along with Chris on Chris's podcast, the different fight. Yeah, that was after watching that video. After watching that podcast, my brain like expanded, bro. Cause like I thought I swear I say I'm a noob is literally because when I watch videos like this, my brain just expands. So it's like yeah.
It's always good to learn from others. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
so
Toa hit solid.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it because like imagine we just saw a new Referade coming out like in the next year's clan selection as well. So what if that Referade like does something similar to the current Referade and then you get all this?
yeah. So
Damn.
yeah, that makes
Ah
sense.
man, I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with that. Not today, not ever. So yeah, good riddance to Gaiwanas.
Can't say much about BMTs now because my only real experience is fighting jungle's Coral and
Coral is fun.
Coral's
Coral
a
is
late game
fun.
monster. That's all there is.
Coral is
Coral
fun.
is no, shut up.
Coral is fun.
Coral's never
Coral
fine.
Coral is fair.
It's
Coral is
difficult.
fair and balanced.
Where is my insecure
Really?
chicken?
Fair and balanced.
Alright,
actually.
so now we're going on to the last slide. This is not a ban. This is more of a
Rule change.
Yes.
Rule change!
one-
Remember what we said? Remember what we said about talking about
Thank you.
Pantera later? Here's
Right.
that Pantera.
Ta-da.
I think we were definitely wrong on what the rule change was gonna be because again, like previous stream recap, our thoughts was stands to 4 copies because that does solve a lot of the problems that are running rampant with like Sankurion and Vision tokens. They took a vastly different route and they just
They
said
hit it
that
right on the nail. They killed it.
yeah, so what the new rule is, if you guys don't know, is that after a rear guard stands from like the drive check thing, they can no longer drive check the second time round. So that's a really like accurate and snipe to the skill itself, which I think is fine. Because my issue with, even though I did agree that stands to fall would solve the problem, my kind of take was that it removes the choice of player preference for some decks. So some players that just want to play more stands, even if they weren't like abusing it, like just out of preference. Like my Go Paladin deck is one of them. So this rule change definitely showed a lot more, like what do you call it, specific hit to the problem cards, and it does work for future ones as well, which I think is a really smart thing. So no real problem with it. I guess I'll just play Force 2 Valkyrion and punch your face 3 times now.
Force 2 Valkyrion, yeah. That's technically a thing. The Blade Master deck, both these decks now, like maximum they'll swing about like 3 times with the...
3 times, yep.
About 3 times ish.
No,
yeah.
I mean, yes, the thing is you swing once, you can stand itself 1 time from the skill, no more drive checks, then you just drive check the Vanguard to stand it again. Yeah,
that's about 3 times, which is definitely
that's
a lot
true.
more.
It's still enough to kill your opponent.
Yeah, definitely. It's not out of the possibility.
Swinging your head with a 70k beat stick, you still die.
Now I don't have to find my Honolese anymore. Because last time when I was trying to fight like Valkyrion, I was desperately trying to find Honolese so that I could call it using like, I don't know, Slay Me. Not Slay Me, call it using like Elise when I was playing Go Paladin, or like calling it through like the Bermuda Triangle stuff. So that I can stop the multi attack. Although I haven't really used like Highlander Bermuda. Hi Rin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so
Welcome to the stream.
So yeah,
Hello.
with all this in play for the clan for the for the format, I can't English.
For the format.
Yeah, for the format. Now it has
okay,
leveled
English.
the playing field to a really nice point. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like searching up some things that we might see in the future in terms of like how the format will change. I'm gonna quickly look up like the stuff that could super rewrite from Grid 2 because I forgot about those. Actually, you know what? I think it'll be easier if I transitioned into a CFA to make things easier. So let me quickly open that up.
Yeah. Oh, hi Rin. Yes, I'm Haiyang, and yes, I am here with the guys today. Hello.
Yes. Alrighty, boys. Okay, so let me quickly transition into the CFA side where you can see my CFA, and I need to fix my face.
I need to fix my face.
Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of people are satisfied. Yeah. I think for the most part, a lot of people are satisfied with the ban list and the adjustments. Like, a lot of people are going, oh, premium is safe now. And honestly, I think so too.
It feels like it feels hopeful for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, because like we've been making so much noise about like how premium is broken because existed all these broken clans and decks. But Visual finally made like the right adjustments, I feel, and now the format just feels a lot like nicer to play. Like I can safely take out my musketeers and like not fear for my life anymore.
I mean, you would not. I would like to argue against that statement, technically speaking. But okay, yes, you believe what you want to believe.
I will say one thing for sure. I can finally bring premium Jewel Knights.
Yeah,
not that it was terrible before. Cause there was a point in time where I took out the premium Jewel Knight deck and beat up like most of the stuff. Most of the cancerous stuff. At one point. Because I was testing it out. Cause like if I can't win them by striding, I'm gonna try and kill them before they get to stride. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, week 3 of asking for a new mic. Yes, the age-old problem.
Yeah.
Me not having. Well, I'm waiting for payday at this point, cause like it's about the it's going into the new month, and I am definitely gonna get a new mic when my paycheck comes in. I still need to make sure that I have enough funds for Battle Spirits, cause you know, with all the new...
Just eat grass, drink rain for it.
Yeah, of course. Eat rice, eat grass, drink rain is technically what I've been doing for the past 21 years of my life. Cause like, poor boy, but now has job, but still try to act poor so that I can have money for things I want. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some of the cards that might see a major improvement with all these changes. I'm gonna start with like voicing out my favorite card that kind of that kind of made me laugh a lot at one point when I was testing the deck. That card is Dino Chaos. Where's my boy? Yes, the
Dino
Pain
Chaos?
Dino
I haven't heard of
Chaos.
this one before.
So Dino Chaos is a Tachikaze grade 3. From hand, X skill, choose 2 of your Tachikaze rear guards and retire them. If you have a grade 2 Vanguard, you may reveal this card if you do ride it. Simply put, it's somewhat like Ezo, where you need to get this you need to get the grade 3 in hand first, then you do the other stuff, and then you superiorite. Samuel was mentioning that his friend has been playing Dino Chaos for a year. Yeah, I myself have been testing Dino Chaos even before the ban list, cause like imagine Tachikaze
It's a really
Strike
old
First, right?
card.
It's a very, very ancient card. I wouldn't mind like going back to go and find this card, cause like I play Tachikaze now, so I guess
Funny enough, there was a point in my life where I messed with Tachi. Don't ask, it's a long story. And I actually swear I have this card. I probably just threw it out a long time ago with like a bunch of other stuff.
Because back then we didn't know the value of this thing.
Yeah, cause like
Honestly.
I was really dumb back then. Like I don't read card skills.
Oh, you know what's the funny thing? Look at Dark Rex. I still have my copies of Dark Rex, surprisingly.
But I suppose to finish up our conversation on the ban list before we fully transition, I think to echo what Solemn said in his video, now is the best time that it's ever been to enter Premium.
You would.
So I think if you ever have been interested, I think go for it. If you need advice, go look. There are many resources on YouTube. Brendan streams every Friday. Brendan streams on Fridays. Yep, you can hit us up on Discord. Brendan streams on Fridays. There are many different fight servers. Solemn has a server as well. So there's many different options, I think. And I think if you've ever been interested in just that one step further after V, now is the greatest. Now is a really good time.
Yeah. Like to add on to that, I just feel that with like the format properly adjusted now, it just feels like I can bring like my favorite deck and I won't get like obliterated just because there's like something really oppressive running around.
You might still get obliterated, but it won't be for lack of effort.
Correct. So it just feels like Premium's in a good place. So again, just like Jungle, if you guys were ever interested, like I highly encourage you guys to try it out as well. And if you need like advice or resources or just like general like questing, like ask or whatever, you can always find us on
stream. Come find us in the Discord.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources out there for you guys to look through. So guess now we'll be hopefully moving on to the next half of the stream, which is going through interesting cards that might be
maybe some fight.
Going through cards and potential replacements as well.
Samuel said he literally bought his Angel Feather Premium deck and a camera so that he could fight us. Nice!
Angel Feather Premium deck.
I think it's the Malcolm.
Angel Feather Premium has like interested me ever since that strat which let you go to 8 damage came out.
I've always liked Rescue. Like it's not only flavorful, it's insanely strong. Like and Gabriel's very pretty. So
Gabriel's sexy.
And I love how they took the guard restrict on it. You have to guard equal to the number of cards in your damage. So just be like, yep, this is how we're doing things now.
Each attack is...
Which is actually very powerful. Insanely so. Oh, Gabriel, you are a man of culture, I see.
Imagine seven cards for a 5k guard.
Oh,
wow,
I guess
I'll die now. I guess I'll die now.
Yes, I die. Thank you, Boeva. Okay, now, okay. So now that I talked about Dino Chaos, the next card I'm gonna talk about is actually the Strike deck, Eradicator Strike, Dagger Dragon. So because now that we're in the age of where superior riding actually might be a thing, Strike Dagger is actually pretty easy to pull off, and because you have a pretty good ride target to go into in the case of the V Descendant, which actually gives you a marker rather than riding the old Descendant like long ago, so it's pretty good. That's one of them that's not too bad. I think there's another one in does Murakumo have one? Nah, Kagero, nah. Great Nature, nah. Mega Colony, nah. Neo Nectar, nah. Nova Grappler has something, yes. There's a deck I've been messing around with, yes, it's Risers. I've been messing around with Risers.
Hard.
Huh?
It
I've been
punches hard.
I've been messing around with Risers, and Risers is one of the decks where you can have a very good first turn Great Tree while denying your opponent's stride. I think this was also mentioned in a lot of the other content creators lots about Premium, where you could use Mega Flare and then you ride into the Dual Flare. I'm trying to find space for the Cat Butler to complete this whole thing, because you need Cat Butler to Soul Blast and to Soul Blast your Mega Flare en route, so that you can stay on the Grade 2 and then your opponent can't strike, even though you just went up to Grade 3. So it's a pretty interesting concept there. I think another card that has that is probably in Gear Chronicle. Yeah, it's Gear Chronicle, I'm very sure. I think it's
the goal, right?
Steam Maiden Ingilsa. So what she does is she does the stride thing, like with all the other Gear Chronicle Grade 3s like Chrono Jet, so you can stride from your deck, you know. It's the fake striding. Quote unquote fake striding, and then at the end of the turn, she says you ride a Grade 2 as rest instead of your usual Grade 3. So this means that you can go first and you stride, and then you deny your opponent the stride, which is insane. Like, it makes the Grade 2 game even more important now, I think.
Actually, wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. That doesn't make... hold on. Okay, I'm confused by that statement, because if you can stride, that means your opponent has already ridden up to Grade 3, right?
Jungle.
Stride as in the bootleg, like the fake striding. Like the one where you ride the Grade 4 from your deck as like,
right.
yeah.
Oh, bootleg stride, okay.
Okay.
I was thinking, if your opponent is already a Grade 3, doesn't that mean they started their turn as a Grade 3, meaning they can stride?
Okay, if you think about it this way, right? If you use her to go into Metallica Phoenix, who actually has triple drive.
I small brain for a bit, but it's okay.
It's okay. We all
P-brain moment. It's
we
fine.
all P-brain sometimes. Yeah. So if you go into
I'm in a
Metallica
constant
Phoenix,
state of P-brain.
if you go into Metallica Phoenix, who is a triple driving Grade 4, you essentially just stride it, right? Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And sorta.
Kind of, sorta. So you technically strode it while your opponent is being denied their stride. Poggers! Alright.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I missed out? I think Dimension Police has also a really good shot now that the format has slowed down this much. I will go Yusha to Superior Right into the Dieliner. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, right? This has been a thing for DP for a while now, like even before the ban list. Now it's just even more prominent. I don't know whether they run the old Grade 2 that can gacha their Superior Right. Is it this one? Die Hard? Yeah, Die Hard. At the beginning of the text, that its unit's power is 13k or greater. It gets choose 2 Grade 3 Dimension Robo in hand and put them into Soul when it hits. Search a deck for 1 Grade 3 Dimension Robo and ride it as rest. Shuffle your deck. Yeah. I still think Goyusha is more consistent, because you just need like three other Dimension Police, Dimension Robo cards and just slide them in. I've seen them running the format, yeah, because it's a more consistent Superior, right? Like, why would you not run this, right? I'm pretty sure there was at one point people running 4, because like, you're afraid of this getting sniped, you just want more copies, just in case. So yeah, Sabo, you're right. Having them main decked is also a very, very normal occurrence now. I think it's a thing. It's like you run 4 of this, and then you run all the other good stuff that DP has given you. Like, bro, the latest clan collection gave you Die Prop. Die Prop is insane. Would anyone disagree with me on this? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Like, Die Prop is strong. And then you have Kaizad. Kaizad is also pretty good. It gives you free force markers. Yeah, I don't really see a problem with DP. It's so strong now. It's so fun. It's such a fun deck to play as well. Like, I had my fair share of playing DP because I was testing out a few things. One of them being the Enigman a 1 grade 2 deck because it's all the rest of them are all grade 3s.
There is an ultimate a superior strat which has been around since the beginning of the like since almost the conception of the game. Does anyone remember Cruel Dragon?
Oh my Jesus Christ! You mean the Kagero one?
Yes.
I remember Cruel Dragon. I was about to get to him, by the way.
Okay, well, what is it? Great minds think alike then.
Well, Jungle just gave you a segue into it, so...
Yeah, Jungle
Segue.
gave me headway into it, so let's talk about it. Is it this? Yes, Cruel Dragon. Head, reveal this card, choose your greater or greater Vanguard and rest it during the main phase of the turn if your opponent's Vanguard. Rearguard spoon the drop zone, write this card. Then choose your Vanguard minus 3k. Yeah, pretty good. Yaksha? Who is Yaksha? Yashka? Who is Yashka?
Yashka.
Who is Yashka? Jungle analysis. I don't know who Yash. I don't know who Yashka is.
Doesn't exactly ring a bell, unfortunately.
I mean,
I'm on the wiki, hold on.
yeah, thanks Hayang. Yeah, but Cruel Dragon was a thing at some point.
I can't find a card called Yashka, what?
Oh, same effect, it was in the first set. Wait, which clan? Oh, wait, is it this dude? Hold on. No, it's not Goku. Yashka? Hey! Yeah, it was this great tree.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! This is an old guy. Holy shit!
This one is in some
this,
sense.
Dude, this
like,
triggered all like my core Vanguard memories.
not gonna lie, this is technically better than Cruel Dragon in some senses. Cause Cruel Dragon is Lord, right? And then this doesn't. And then all you have to do is just retire something in the main phase. And you have a grade 2 Vanguard. That's pretty pog. It's Snake. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think we might see more of this come up. Who knows?
Oh my god!
Although like Kagero now is really focused on like the cross, like for both standard and
Yeah,
premium, the cross.
Dragonic Overlord the clan, so...
Yeah, and the end. I mean, we may
Oh,
see
dude.
some Blade Master. I've seen some Seal Dragon lists, by the way. So
Steel Dragons?
yeah, I've seen some lists for Seal Dragons.
Steel Dragons?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks interesting. I don't know how strong it was, but like it seemed interesting. So something to look out for, I guess. Also, Dragon Dancer really pretty. Alright, moving on to the cards that have the superior right. I think the next one I'll probably talk about is Ezel. Because that's the most obvious one, right?
And Ezel has superior ride built into its identity.
Yeah.
If you manage to talk about superior ride without talking about Ezel, I will call you blind and tell you to go and get that.
Most I hate. Oh.
I mean,
Mood.
to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, my Ezel superior ride hit rates are like 100% on CFA. Can't say the same for you.
It's 100% when you're not fighting us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why is it always like that?
We
I want the
just
superior
don't like
ride too.
Ezel. Ezel doesn't belong in this house. Doesn't in this hut, sorry.
Ezel does not belong. No, Ezel does not have a place on this council.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Mandikaru, what do you mean Overlord is main deck now? Kagero has always been Overlord the clan. Nothing has changed.
Right?
Well, to be fair,
Nothing
Blade
has
Master,
changed
Blade
now.
Master top 2
It's
hit for
always
some
been
point.
this way.
What do you mean now?
I mean, once Blade Master dies, then the cross deck will be even more prominent.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Ezel is, how do I feel about Ezel?
Ezel is
Doesn't
the definition. Like, if you were to say Gold Paladin and Gacha, Ezel is like the definition of Gacha. It's like, I need to high roll into all of the pieces so that I can then get my 5-star.
I need to high roll into everything so that my deck can function. Yep, that's Gold Paladin right there.
Yeah, that's like if I was to say that any deck was like the face of Gold Paladin Gacha, I would call Ezel just because of like the number of pieces you need to like roll.
It's only because Kriff got hit like the original Kriff.
Well, yes, yes.
If
And
original Kriff
honestly,
did not get
probably
hit,
should have.
Ezel would be a very huge problem. So,
Kriff is your equivalent of Bandit.
Kriff is
Yeah.
Kriff is the equivalent
Yeah.
of Bende, but worse, cause Kriff is my starter.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, like in Luar we could just mulligan for the domains. It's not really that much different.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
It's not really
for us, it's
it's
we
not
mulligan for the
that much
Bowmans.
different.
We mulligan for the Bowmans.
It's not that much different.
Yeah, it's not much. Yeah, but having the Crypt gone now, just Ezo is much more fair. If you hire
gotta-
no choice, right? No choice,
It's-
no.
Roll your dice, move your mice. Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, Ezo is
Oh,
well.
okay.
Ezo is like kind of fair now, I guess. Questionable. Kind of, maybe.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean,
Up
Fiat Battle
for-
Dragon is
up for
gone
debate.
now.
Up for debate. Up for debate.
Alright,
Fiat
so-
Battle Dragon is gone, so Ezo is the Paladin superior right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anyone
That's
that I
fair.
missed out? I don't think so, right?
Oh, we're getting another Ezo.
Yeah, we're
in the
getting
upcoming.
Ezo Scissors, right?
And Ezo scissors.
And
Skizors.
Ezo Scissors.
Skizors. Skizors.
Are you ready to snip with them scissors? Snip
No.
people's
Oh yeah,
left
the one
foot.
Maybe
other
I can
superior,
prove
right? Okay,
my
we're
new
gonna
understand
talk
not
about
buying
this
Gold
last superior,
Paladin.
right? Last, quote unquote, last superior, right? Before I start playing on CFA or on real life or on remote. Where's our boy Spirit Exceed? Ah, yes, Spirit Exceed. From Drop Zone, choose a unit name, Samurai Spirit, a unit name, Night Spirit from your rear guard and put them in the soul. If you're grade 2 or greater Vanguard, write this card.
Wait, isn't there also a Kokyuta's ride chain? No, that's not superior ride though. That just
No, that's
lets
just a
you
ride
ride into the
chain.
drop zone.
Wait, were you referring to Kokaitas?
Kokyutas. Yes.
Cute.
Oh, what do you wait? Is that how it's actually pronounced?
In
In
Japanese.
Japanese, yes. Japanese pronunciation, yes.
Like,
Why do they add like so many more syllables to it?
Because remember that it's kata. You have to pronounce it by the the syllables rather than you can't. It doesn't have like individual letters per se.
It's like them adding like 3 more syllables to like
Hayang, I don't know if you Hayang, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time like in anime they try and pronounce an English word, they add like 7 syllables to it. I don't know if you've noticed. Maybe you haven't.
Spirit Exceed wasn't meant to be good enough. It's just an option for Grand Blue. Although I don't think many people will take the route. They'll just like pass and try and get
Yeah,
the
why
right
would
regardless.
you?
Crimson Heart, Crimson Heart Nahas, I believe, fits into the same category as the ride chain for Kokyutas, which is that it's not necessarily a superior ride. It just lets you ride from somewhere else. So it's not
Wait,
a
who is
superior ride.
Nahas again? Crimson Heart Nahas is from which clan?
It lets you. It's Angel Feather lets you superior ride Metatron.
Oh,
boy.
is it the Great Zero?
Metatron.
There's a ride. Believe it or not, Metatron has a ride chain.
I knew she had a right chain. I just confused with which one.
Yeah, that's the ride chain.
Wait, I'm trying to find her.
Crimson something, and then Crimson Drive Metatron.
Oh, Nahas, here.
Yes, that one.
Crimson
Thank you.
Mine Baruch and Crimson Dive.
Yeah,
Astral Dive.
it's the same wording as Ezo. Like you put A and B into the soul, and then you superior ride C.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Things to look out for, I guess, for the superior right side.
Yeah. Definitely, I'm hoping that like people will be more willing to experiment and like just play around with what the format has to offer,
Oh, we have
rather
a
than
lot to
just
offer now.
stick to like the top meta that had dominated the format for such a long time.
I think, especially now we're in a position we're in now, the meta's gonna change up a lot. So play what you want. See. And I think I'll quote what Solomon said on this. He said, "In premium, it's much more. In premium, it's much more fun to master a deck than it is to go wide. So I think you'll have a lot more fun in trying to stretch a deck to its limits, and seeing exactly how far you can take this nonsense that you've got."
Yeah. But I think at the end of the day, we just kind of like want to see a format where people play like what they do for like fun, like of their own like enjoyment. Because you can kind of tell like the tawny decks that people take out to like just obliterate others. and like the ones that people genuinely have like a
Yeah.
passion for.
You can tell there's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah, you really can tell like when you fight someone. Like the anime talks a lot about, oh, when you fight, a fight tells you everything about the other guy,
And in some senses, it's kind of true.
yeah, in some senses, like as ridiculous as it is, it's kind of true actually. You really can kind of tell like how the other guy thinks and stuff. Pretty interesting actually.
A fight tells you everything about the player if it's not in the tourney. If it's in the tourney, it tells you whether he wants to win or not.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna be testing one of the concepts of the you know, the spirit ride, not say spirit ride, but a good grade 3 turn deck in that of Riser. So let's
Oh
go.
boy, Silver Thorns on the other side.
Demonstration.
Demonstration indeed. Although I haven't found space for my cat butlers yet, I need to find.
Oh, you
space
ready?
for those.
4?
Oh Dan, I think there's someone looking
Ah,
for a game in the...
It's him. It's him.
Oh, it's him?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
him. It's him. Don't worry, I got this. It's him.
Right.
Hey, Shadow, just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, so Jungle and Shadow are probably gonna go in Deep Rock.
I'll still be here. I can talk, so I'll still be here.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're playing CFA. It's not like I can do much with that anyway.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I'm using CFA is because I'm lazy to jump into the actual jump into the
That is
actual CVGS server.
also fair. Point being.
Yeah. Alright, this hand is not too bad. Pretty normal.
I saw a list for Luard on online, and I wanted to try it.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I only have one V Morfessa, so
One Professor?
V Morfessa.
Oh, you need the vehicle.
I need one more. I only have one. I need two.
Can I get a game before I end the stream? Of course, Samuel. Of course. Everyone gets a run, man. Just
Yeah,
like
You
Well,
get a game. You get a game. You get a game. Everybody gets a game.
yeah.
Try to like fight you guys in chat because you know that's always a fun thing to do. But of course we do have like time restraints as
Yeah.
well. With that
think-
said, we're still pretty like it's only halfway through the stream, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Still early, I guess.
Yeah.
I think one of these days we might, instead of streaming, we might stream in the CVGS server and see whether we can bring people to like and stream actual gameplay, and we'll see where we go with that. But we'll figure that'll be a consideration for the future.
Yeah, we'll probably like have to discuss that over
Yeah.
just to like make things a lot more streamlined. But for now, like you know, we have this remote fight thing within ourselves, and Dan's just going around fighting people on CFA. So, yeehaw.
Yeah.
That is the Wandering Gunslinger.
Man. Man. Oh man, I didn't want to over trigger so fast. Sedge.
Holy yeah!
That's so sad.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
something.
that was so sad. Cause it's like it's not worth it.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Okay. On a bright side, however, he's going first, so I think I can pull off some pretty interesting things on my first strike. So that's fine. Riser is a very. I say this once, and I'll say it like every single time. Ultimate Riser Mega Flare is hoggers as hell.
Hey, can you hold over that card? The guy.
The
the
dude?
Yeah.
Strong. This card's strong. I only noticed this card
Oh,
after I
okay.
saw Vanguard started using it.
I didn't thought it was like what's the guy's name? The Aniki. Mikuru's
Oh.
Aniki.
Oh, I see.
Rise. I low-key high-key thought, cause like you know he got like he didn't get he got yeeted to Crave for a while, so
That's true.
what the heck?
Oh yeah, he looks like Goki. You might be right. He does look like Goki. Ah no, my Adamski! Oh no. Time to swing under, I guess.
Hold
Man!
on for a second.
Oh man! Oh man, every time I wanted to swing under. Every time. God damn it.
Every time I want to swing under, I can't.
I can't. Okay, I could have like made sure of it, but like I thought my luck wouldn't be like you know, like that.
Brendan, you have to learn that your luck is amazing when you're not fighting us.
I think this is why I top tournaments better, right? Like, cause I never fight you guys.
Hello, Leon. Welcome to the stream.
You have to watch Brendan get bitch slapped. Well, if I wasn't bitch slapped by life enough already.
Sadly, you might be disappointed. Hello, Leon. Yes, Leon, it is me. Hello.
Yes, everyone is here. Kind of everyone is here.
No, everyone is here! The Smash meme played on the screen.
Oh my god. If only I had the Smash music, it won't just get copyright strikes.
Yeah, cannot. See, if I sing it bad enough, maybe it won't get.
I was watching old G content on the channel. I wish there was more of it. As much as I would love to bring G content, I guess I could do it on CFA. But if it was like real life fights, I can't do it anymore because I don't have enough G cards.
I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't think any of us have enough G. I take that back. I could probably build a pure G Asha deck.
There is still one person who has 2 G decks standing.
Ah yes, Shadow.
Yes, Leon. He means he wishes there was more still.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe it's time for maybe it's time for us to do a Throwback Thursday series.
Facts. Okay, let's see if I could pull the combo off.
What? You wanted more? Wong, Avengers Endgame.
Alright.
Excellent quote there, Leon. Excellent quote.
Alright.
A plus. A plus.
My brain is going into overdrive because I'm thinking how to do the thing.
The answer is simple.
Rush B.
Unga bunga turn sideways. Kohai wa hitotsu. Unga bunga turn sideways.
Okay, let me check my soul. Okay, I need to top deck a certain card though, because if not I can't pull off combo. Okay, it's okay. I'll get it with this marker. Hopefully. Oh damn, we didn't get it with the marker, huh? We try anyways, I guess. Because it is our first strike turn.
Yep.
Might as well. I think this is okay. You do it like that. On place, so last one, rest, these two, draw a card. Use his skill. I might need to use this to draw a card, but I might be wrong about this. So I'm just gonna use this, then this. Soul Blast to flip one. I think I'll make it simple. Yeah, we'll make it simple. Quad Drive.
Oh, to the bar.
Too bad I didn't have the order card. If I had the order card to chuck in more soul, I would have been able to like actually full combo here. But too bad, not the case. So let's just see what we can do here. 1 check, 2 check, 3 checks.
Oh,
Nice,
that's brilliant.
nice.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the only thing you changed in the thumbnails was the color of the circles, if I'm not mistaken.
Our thumbnails.
Yeah, like the really early ones.
Yeah, the really
Yeah.
early ones. Like I think you only changed like if it was Oracle, you changed it to yellow. If it was something else, you changed it to green.
Yeah.
Something else. As well as
I
purple.
think
Sometimes it was purple.
the thumbnail started looking really nice like later on though. Like
Hmm.
yeah. It's kind of funny because like every time I think about like how I got to like where I currently am in Vanguard, like it's actually because of this channel. Like I found this channel as a fan, joined the server, met the guys, and somehow I've come full circle. And yeah.
It's Dempster and Cap's fault. Maybe. Maybe. かもしれませんよ。How many grade ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you modding your Luard deck?
20. If it wasn't obvious by how many grade ones do I have in my deck, then yes.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, how many great ones do I have in the deck is also something I ask myself.
I have been playing Luard since its conception. So, like, Luard is probably the deck that's probably closest to my heart. One of the closest decks to my heart.
That's fair.
Definitely. Alright.
It's the only deck that I've...
Who is the girl? Have we met?
Leon, do you not recognize Tiobu?
Ooh, who's this?
Ooh, who this?
Ooh, who this? New phone, who this?
New phone, who this indeed.
Actually, now that I think about it, have I actually met Leon?
I don't think you've ever met him.
It's hard because like when I think about, I've only met CVGS a few times in real life, and that was like really early on, like a few years ago. I definitely met like Cap and Dempster before.
Yeah. It was definitely like back in G era even, so like it was a long time.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a long time. Anyway, yeah, don't know if you know me or whatever. I'm Hayang. I'm with the heart. Yeah. Yeehaw.
We enlisted cough blackmail Hayang to join us for content.
What do you mean blackmail? I don't use blackmail.
Yeah,
False,
maybe.
Yeah, kicking and screaming. So now I'm
Kicking and
yeah.
screaming? Wait.
Kicking and screaming indeed.
Moderator privileges.
Maybe I did.
What do you mean? We just asked very nicely.
Yeah.
It's not like
Leon, if you did, it would have been a long time. It would have been a very long time. So.
all of you. Don't remember you. Personally, actually, I might be old, lol.
Leon, we don't get to. You're not old until we get to call you G-chan.
Django,
It's okay, yeah, you're not old. It's fine. I need visual, huh? That will be incredibly difficult. You will see me when you see me. I teleport around sometimes.
The voice at the back of your head, telling you to make bad decisions.
Usually that's not a conscious, and it usually happens in my voice, but you know what?
It usually happens in my voice.
I'm glad you're self-aware, Shadow. Like, if you need a visual to like represent me, just like think of a goose or something. Like, you know the annoying
Why?
like
All I know is
cushion.
ass. Samuel, all I know is cat cushion.
horrible cat cushion. Oh yeah, that's I guess like the lucky cat cushion
That works.
thing.
That works, I guess.
another way
The
to
lucky
define
cat
it.
cushion.
Yeah.
I know that
other
other
idiot.
It's good.
How to remember Hayang,
Say
right?
hello, Shadow.
So me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
What,
Yes,
Also,
me.
Leon, yes. Yes.
Yeah, Leon's in the
You
chat
is
right
me
now.
and me is you.
You is me is you.
Who
What?
are
Oh
you?
my
I am
God.
you, and you are me.
No, I am you. No, I am me. You are you. That's what I just said.
Orega, oh my god, orede, we are.
Barney? The dinosaur?
Yeah. Oh man, I needed that order.
Django, I'm waiting for you in the thing.
Sure.
Alright, this is difficult. but
I have
maybe
one
just-
slot. I have one slot in the deck, and I don't know what to put into it.
Like one slot, as in like one card
One
slot,
single
or like
card slot. One single
one
card
single
slot.
card?
Yeah.
What do you currently have? Like great ones or like in
Well,
general?
I have 20 grade ones right now. So.
Oh dear.
20.
Yeah.
Is
The
this a
dinosaur.
deck for G premium or what?
Premium, obviously.
Ideally, I would
don't
like to.
know.
Ideally, I would like another Morfessa, I guess. But,
Blasted.
You can always like proxy a Morfessa
yeah,
and
but I'll
like
just
throw
proxy
it
that
there.
Morfessa for now. But
Yeah.
go on the market and hunt
Sounds
down
like a
another
plan.
real.
This is a pretty
Oh
good
man,
deal.
I'm getting really beat up.
I should like continue modding my Genesis deck, but I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
The answer is simple.
That was so wasted. Never mind.
Speak.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe I needed to mull for the order card, I think.
Never mind. The answer is not simple. My brain blurred.
Lol.
Hence my points.
Lol. Okay, I guess it's time I brought something a little bit more painful.
Huh. Time to bring out the big guns.
Yeah, it's about time. I've been too nice. I've been way too nice.
I've been too nice, he says.
What? Am I wrong?
Like
I don't know.
I've been
Thing.
like for my Genesis deck, I've been trying to mess with the Keter cards, but none of the, like, don't think I've made much progress. Regalia? I don't want to build Regalia though. Like, of all the Genesis things, Regalia is the one I have the least of, because I'm a very big Revelation player. Like Amarga was my first like serious like deck. So like aside, I have Fenrir like because Shinonome like showed up to me in dream once. Like, and so like Regalia is something I didn't really like touch. No real reason to. Wasn't super interested in it too. Yeah, I guess I'll just like I can wait till like Himiko comes out, I guess. And until then I'll be like sitting in my corner.
Speaking of Himiko Reverse is has a very interesting design.
She looks
Oh,
hot.
she's so cool. She is so cool.
I will direct your attention to the your son calls me mommy meme.
Yeah, like no, that's little Cecilia as well.
No,
indeed.
Cecilia went from I'll bring your son home at 8 to your son calls me mommy
And I'll
too.
have him home by 8 o'clock, so like your son calls me mommy
yeah,
too.
It's the meme where it's like I believe it's one side it's like it's nice to meet you, ma'am, on one side, and the other side is like your son calls me mommy.
Yeah, hi ma'am, it's nice to meet you. Your son calls me mommy too. Shit. So I love when I saw like Reverse Cecilia's art, I literally like screamed.
Yes.
It was so good. Yeah, it was like Musketeers. Like I never really like played Grade 3 Cecilia. Like her stride is wonderful, don't get me wrong, but not like as a main like Grade 3 Vanguard. But I do have a playset of her sitting at home, so I guess that's finally a reason to like take it out.
Oh, is this one of the few times that I can
fighting,
actually
wait.
try to pull it off? I guess I'm gonna try to pull it off then.
Wait, what are you fighting?
Samuel.
Yeah, what deck lah?
I'm using Ezel.
No, it's the other side. Oh,
Oh.
my god.
Malkuth Melik.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've bricked. Oh, same. Me.
Oh wow, okay, time to I guess I'll be a cancer then.
Dude, he's bricking it, he's just gonna like punch his face in.
Oh I'm just gonna take my time.
Get to make a Gabriel build. Gabriel is cool. Let us know when you build it, because Gabriel is cool.
Oh wait, my Bowmans get power. My Dindrain counter charge, so she gains power. Nice. Center first, I guess. I'm not
Damn, I
very-
swear like Ezel has like 50,000 like hair jobs. The salon he visits must be like making a lot of money from him.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Like every time you see Ezel, his hair color changes.
right? Alright, we still hit the number. He can stride first, which is kind of what I don't want, but at the same time, with my hand right now, I think that's okay. Okay, what are the strides that I run in this? It's the question I ask myself. Cause like it's been a while since I put this deck together, so I need to remember what I put in here. Oh, it's that version of this list. Okay. I didn't run the other guy. Oh,
When
hell.
playing Ezo, you have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky?
I felt really lucky
feeling
because I
lucky.
managed to pull off the full combo of going up to Ravenhead Ezo, which I never get to do in real life.
Oh.
You're feeling lucky.
You're really lucky. No, I'll let me see if I can reiterate that face. Which hand was it? Is it this hand or this hand? Yeah. I don't have a good stride here. Oh damn. Wait. Is there really no good strides for like first striding with like technically Eden. Technically Eden. I thought the question was, do I want to be a bitch today? Well, same. If my luck if my protagonitis proceeds to work, it's the same thing, right? Heal and deal 1 damage. Yeah, Bizor. Guess it's multi-attacking time.
Auto cannon. Overclock? Wait.
Overclock.
Clock. Ah.
John, you're playing like what 3 Vanguard 0 accounts at the same time? Hardcore, yeah.
Nice.
Then again, I am also playing 2 gacha games at the same time, so I guess I'm not one to speak.
Normal.
PvP games are harder to play like multiple at once, do I feel?
Mm-hmm.
How goes the match?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even handle 1 PvP game. Like, 3 at the same time? No way, bro.
Sam Yas.
That is what we call a big brain maneuver.
2 phones and 1 blue stack.
2 phones and 1 blue stack. Blue stack's my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like my phone explodes every time I try to load a game on it, so.
Yep.
How's the match going then?
Okay, that's a good time to see the OT. It's a very good time to see the OT because I don't want to see it anymore. No, just take it here.
Wow, Lex. Fighting 2 pillars at the same time. What? I mean, if you're feeling up to it, you can always do the, what's it called? 2v1.
Multi-tank
But
fight,
last time,
right?
last time we did 2v1s within our group, it was kind of like, eh.
Oh, I remember the last time I attempted a 2v1. Remember, Shadow?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then we should do tag, like, for like, maybe next time on stream can do like the tag fights within the group.
I hope
was
that my stream doesn't like. I hope the stream doesn't
Explode.
die in the process. Is what I'll say. I really hope the stream doesn't die in the process.
I always like do a test or like something lah.
Can.
Yeah.
Vanguard is an Ezel, so
Tag fights are always fun. Like a lot of like weirder shenanigans just like happen.
cut the damage zone. End of turn I heal 1. Unite Tase! I guess you put this down as well.
Yeah, tag fights are great. Just like, especially like with premium, there's like a lot of things that just happen across the board. So pretty fun, pretty poggers.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 20k. Alrighty. Oh, hi Kazu.
Hi.
OT, Onegai, Shimasu. Okay, that works. Okay, that works.
Yeah, it's a pretty good timing for heal there.
Yep. And then after this turn, I'll go back to like 3, cause I have the lion on standby. Oh, okay. I forgot I can't Ultima anymore. I actually forgot. Can't join the fight today. It's alright. I'm just glad you're here for the stream.
Oh yikes! Get well soon in the fever, bro.
Oh man, have I just lost my touch for Vanguard or do I just suck?
どうかな
どうかな?
Oh gonna.
Oh, look at that, he healed most of his damage. I guess this is why I wanted Ultima, so that I can try and push. Because the hand size is small enough to matter. Oh, here comes the Superior, right? Oh, yo, Samuel managed to master the Shin Malkuth Premium Angel Feather deck. Damn. Looking hot.
In Malkuth Angel Feather ain't premium? Dang.
Yeah. It's pretty good actually, not gonna lie. It has been a pretty like underdog-ish deck. Cause Gabriel has been always doing so well, right? Yeah.
Everyone's been good for a very long time.
Gabriel has
Yeah.
always been good.
I mean, rescue is really powerful, so...
Look at that, he went to 0 damage. 0 damage gaming!
0 damage gaming. I feel like this is not the first time this has happened.
Yeah, definitely not.
Intense deja vu vibes right now.
Deja vu, I have been to this place before.
Hello, who is this?
Your mom.
Oh!
hi Ren!
Hello then.
Bro, we're on stream before you say anything, but I guess it's a bit too late for
Your
that.
mom.
People, this is what violated Moon's true colors.
What is on the Twitter guidelines right now? Swash, wash, wash, wash.
Kinda don't like this situation, but I guess I have no choice. Natural heal. Oh, I did. And I'll do it again. Oh, this is the last time I can do it, huh? Yeah, I might as well go for this then. I guess calling this wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I'm supposed to call the mark to rearguard, right? What can I do here? I guess now is a good time for him, I suppose.
Ion, how do you open multiple instances of BlueStack?
There is a like 3 dots on the sidebar. Click it. Then there is an icon that looks like a bunch of stacks. That's the multi-instance manager.
Oh.
Click on that and it open the BlueStacks multi-instance manager page. Then, you know, just manage your instance. Thus. Are you rerolling?
No, I want to run Epic 7 and Final Gear at the same time.
Oh, okay.
If I want to add a new instance, okay.
Yeah, you see it?
I see. Yeah, I see.
You guys, you guys are on Discord, right? Dan, have you answered the question? Question mark?
Yes, we are in our own Discord.
Yeah, we're in the jungle hut. That's why we're not in the CVGS server.
I'm so sorry, Leon. How do I close
It's
this?
more convenient for us. Also because
Well,
Wait,
no, I
maybe I'm
just joined the
supposed to
server. It's
hold on.
fine. I am actually in the CVGS server now. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so it's that one check. Nice! Checking blanks.
Drawing triggers and
Drawing
checking
triggers
blanks.
makes me feel
What makes
alive.
you alive?
The jungle hut. I
Oh,
just-
yes.
Drawing
yeah, man,
normal
the
cards.
jungle hut has been around for a long time.
Yes.
Yes. It's also in this server that jungle is a god, so
Okay,
it is
I've thinned
the
my
server is a
deck down.
dictatorship.
Potentially a cause for concern, depending on how you want to view it.
It is a dictatorship. Jungle is a god here. He always imposes mod privileges and bullies us.
I don't do it. I don't do it that often.
Alright, okay, so if I somehow lose,
Yeah,
if I
nothing that you
somehow
do
don't
it,
get
though.
a 6 damage here, I'll laugh. At this point, I'm praying for over trigger on the top of my deck.
Oh damn. Server resets at 11, that's not point.
Oh, hello, Bazazil. Oh, Bazazil can make you lose it. Lose it. 8 now. Oh, damn. Oh, and then every time I guard, it's with 3 cards from hand.
3 card guard restrict.
How familiar? Well, he
How
lost his
familiar?
own- He lost his
How
own-
does it feel eating a taste of your own medicine?
well, doesn't feel good.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh wait, it doesn't have
Damage.
CV4, it doesn't matter. Aha! Damage deny!
Huh.
Was it part of the plan? Maybe. Okay. Intercept from back, I'm not sure.
Wait, why am I logging into it?
Okay lah, I pray for 6 damage here. Nah, not happening. I check blank until like that. Sure die, bro. Oh, eh? Oh, did I not count my soul? That's probably why. Okay, guess a lot of my decks need some remaking. But that's okay, it's normal. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Oh, me.
What did I want to make again? Not really say make, but more of like mod.
Brendan, how about you try making Link Joker? Have you tried making it before?
How about you try making Genesis? Give me a solution to my problem.
That's,
Kidding.
I use Fortuna.
That's
the last
not-
time I played
oh,
Genesis, I used
okay.
Fortuna.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can try messing with Link Joker. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, what's your take on the Starvaders?
Man.
Even
Man.
though you-
I don't know. I'm of the opinion that the Starvader problem is easy to fix, man.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
Nah,
I don't mind making Link Joker. It's just that I
I want to see what's your take on Starvader.
Alright. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do
Peer pressure.
it. I don't really like playing Link Joker because it's very boring for me.
It's nice to fall to the dark side once in a while, right?
That is highly debatable.
Highly debatable. Yeah. So Shadow knows because the last time I went to the dark side, it was not good.
Went to the dark side. What are you? What, do you get reversed or something?
I might as well be.
When it comes to
Might as well
Brandon,
be.
you don't reverse Brandon. Brandon reverses Kinshop.
Oh, he's the Kai Toshiki of the group. Once he gets reversed, it's all over for us.
I mean, yeah. Okay, let me quickly make
Peer
the Link
pressure
Joker
does
deck.
the trick.
Let me quickly make
Yes.
the Link Joker deck first before I think of anything else.
Dark side on dark.
Yeah. I wanna take a look at Freeze Ray.
Where are you, Jack?
Freeze Ray. Freeze Ray is here. So how does Freeze Ray work? Oh. I see. I guess that's why people play Freeze Ray. Okay. I guess I'll try it. I think the grade 2 is quite straightforward, right? Shoot be Zirconium, the new colony maker, and okay, I know those two is like quote unquote must have, so I'm just putting those in first. I want the Omega Lock. Craving Claw.
Yeah, I feel a bit
Okay, so I don't
lazy. I'm
have.
gonna go and draw.
Alright. In this case, my brain is kind of lagging. I'm so sorry because like I haven't built Chaos in a long time. Like in a very long time actually. Joker.
Wait. Yeah, sure. Hit.
been so long since I touched Chaos.
How does it feel?
I don't know, bro.
How does it feel to have the power you're not supposed to touch?
I don't know, bro, because like I just don't really know how to play the deck.
Always ask our resident PVD guy here for
It's okay.
for
Right?
advice.
It's alright.
Dan's building chaos.
Okay, what do you want to know? Is there anything in particular you want to know, or nah? You're good for now.
I think it's okay. Why do they say V Colony Maker sucks? Oh, you discard one from hand. Oh. I guess that makes the other side easier to choose then. Yeah, this makes this a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have Zirconium there, right? Zirconium is like 100% yes. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright. I built Chaos. I don't know how to feel. So let's try it out. I honestly don't know how to...
Technically, there is a method to play a more aggressive Chaos if you want to try it.
Yeah, they definitely have but I'm just experimenting with this one.
Jungle, you shoot, you don't repair.
Sorry?
Alright,
repair.
good
You don't
night,
repair too.
Samuel. Thanks for coming to the stream. Oh, I know a bad hand when I see one. That's not bad.
Oh, Regalia? Yeah, I do know that Regalias are really strong. It's just never like really appealed to me, I think. Like in terms of like the different Genesis archetypes. Like, I think you insane. You played Regalia for a while.
Mm-hmm. Nice! Okay, thanks deck.
What did you draw?
Bro, the deck just soul charged 2 Chaos Breakers.
Not ideal, but probably fine.
I will make a Chat Noir deck later, Kazuo, don't worry.
Haha.
Well, depends
Shadow
on
Healer is a critique of Chat Noir.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't mean to caps that. I'm so sorry. I will make Chat Noir, like, cause Chat Noir is really nice. Chat Noir is a good deck. What deck should you play in premium? Whatever you like.
I
That's
like you
my answer.
thoroughly.
Whatever, any way you want it, that's the way. Any way you want it. Eh? Oh, okay. My hand wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was terrible. Oh, nice. I get to draw a card. How do I do this? He gets to grade 3 first. I think it's okay. Sorry. Oh, Awanami.
What?
I mean, make Aqua Force, that's the kind of thing also. You just play what you like instead, which deck makes
Oh
you
my
happy,
god,
go.
revelation? Wait, now why didn't you say anything? Now I'm interested.
Yeah, I noticed after I saw like a few more things, so I wanna take this. Eh? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll take that.
When I heard Awanami, it has to be Revelation because
Yeah.
like that's Awanami's whole thing. Like literally just the Witch of Orange, but Revelation Lord.
How do I go about this? Time to do a thumb. Alright, let's see.
There's still a reset. Jungle.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need a hard card with Chaos. Okay. Then I guess the strat is this then. I can't strike. You're right. Sorry, thought process was a bit wonky. I guess being on Chaos Breaker is not too bad also anyways. Maybe I could have gone to this honestly.
If you want to try a more aggressive chaos, you could try build with Vela Junior Dragon.
Although the superior right, is it?
No. Vela Junior Dragon is a grade 2 from back the same set that Start came out in. I believe it gains 3k for each lock card on the opponent's field, and if there's 2 or more, they can't guard with grade 0s.
Oh.
So it could, in theory, allow you to go for a more aggressive chaos play.
See how, cause I have really zero experience in Chaos Breaker, so I don't know what to do here.
So what's your deck look like right now?
It runs Freeze Ray because I'm testing something with Freeze Ray.
Okay, well I don't have much experience with the freeze ray build. It's probably gotten better now that a lot of the fast things have slowed down.
Actually, last time
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you go up to Freeze Ray first, then you go Chaos and Strike. I can't remember. Like you will purposely go to Freeze Ray.
Yeah, you go to freeze ray if you're riding up first. Yeah, if you're riding up first, you go to freeze ray because sitting on chaos on your opponent's stride isn't on your first stride isn't great. So it's an option there.
Yeah, maybe I should have rode to Freeze Ray instead. I feel like I have regrets now, but at the same time, maybe it's not too bad.
If you play freeze ray, I'm pretty sure you also play the Gravity Collapse Dragon.
Remind me who Gravity collapses.
Gravity Collapse Dragon is the grade 2 that on hit lets you check top 5 for when it hits top 5 Superior Ride Cyber
the
Dragon.
Superior Rider. I didn't play that though.
I think if you play freeze ray, you play that one though.
Oh, you could.
So you want to get up to freeze ray. I believe if I might be mistaken, but I think freeze ray is a Cyber Dragon.
Freeze Ray is a Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, so that's why you play freeze ray then.
You aren't mistaken by that.
You play Gravity Collapse.
Yeah, maybe. Oh man. Why am I hitting my triggers better here? Hold on. That's sus. Do you run stand triggers is the question I'll ask you. Okay, I draw one and then I get to make the marker, right?
Yeah.
I do get the marker, right?
Yeah, you do, you do.
Yeah.
How to remove marker. Yeah.
How to remove marker?
That's our...
But is it like shift click, I believe? Shift click.
No, it's right click delete. Right click plus delete.
Right click. Okay.
If I remember correctly, let me try.
The bird
Yeah,
is up
right.
there.
It's right click plus delete. On the right side of the circle. There we go. Oh, is this the turn that I'm gonna do the thing?
What is the thing?
Yeah.
Is it the full field? Is it the turn I'm gonna lock all of my opponent's circles? Then maybe debatable.
Probably.
Is that not every turn?
Not necessarily.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's a pity.
What GB are you at?
Not enough. I mean, GB, not enough.
GB
What,
Neo.
what? 0? Okay.
Yep, 0.
First stride, you're either going for Universe or Althani.
Oh, I was right. Thank God I put the one Althani in here.
Depends. You only go Althani if they have less than 2, though.
That's true, because you want to draw 2, right?
Yeah.
Can
If not, if they don't, you just go for Universe then.
Then I flip a universe face up, right? If I have a
Yep.
heart, choose one of your opponent's open rear.
Why does this have sound?
I guess I can go for this.
What is this?
Dubnium.
Dubnium? Okay. Personally speaking, I dropped Dubnium with Zinc gone now. Because I feel he's too
Yeah, you're
resource
right. Yeah,
intensive.
too much eating. But I think,
Yeah.
considering how I'm playing it, I think it's fine. Like
It's
my
probably
style,
fine,
my style versus
but I'm more likely to consider Velia Junior Dragon over Dubnium now, just because it doesn't eat the counterblast anymore. Which it's not a lot of things in your deck use counterblast, and it's probably better to keep it that way at the moment.
Yeah.
Is what I found.
I think should be running more Chaos Universe, like 4-piece.
Or which one?
Universe.
Yeah, Chaos Universe.
Most decks only play 2.
Serious?
Yeah, because after Universe, you're gonna probably go into start your Deluge turns.
Oh, that's true.
Deluge turns, and you also have Glue Ball.
Alright, that makes sense.
Glue Ball is insane. So keeping the Glue Balls, honestly, you after the first turn of Universe, after around second to third stride, you probably don't want to go into Universe anymore, honestly.
Okay.
Because you don't, it's not
Because it's like no
not
point,
enough
right?
anymore.
Because it's like
Yeah.
no point. Okay. I'm trying to manage my soul here. Okay, can. Do I want to counter blast for that? Doing thonk. Okay, that's... Okay, can. Yeah, I can afford. Okay, more draw then. Hey, I'm so sorry.
Jungle, the saddest part was I looked up to check for it, I just didn't see it.
Oh wow.
Ah.
Man, this guy plays so fast. I can't even declare my skill. Did I get the hang of playing Chaos, or is it just the natural way the deck runs?
Maybe it's just your
Chaos-
protagonist
Chaos-
powers.
Honestly, Chaos follows a fairly linear play pattern.
A lot.
Which is also why if I'm being honest, it's actually fairly easy to disrupt the chaos lines.
Really?
Yeah, it's fairly simple. Well, it's like it's the concept of the snowball. I suppose in that sense, the easiest way to beat the lines is just actually to move fast. Because the strides will get worse the more strides you let us play. Now that sounds like a bit of a no duh, but with chaos, a lot of our strides actually scale with our GB. So the faster you take us out, the less likely you want to get completely locked out. If that makes sense at all.
Yep.
It does, it does, it does.
And that's sort of why I say that your early turns, your grade 1 and grade 2 rush turns are actually extremely vital, because in Chaos we don't actually have a lot of grade 1, grade 2 plays. When it comes down to it, most of our plays actually start with the grade 3. So being able to early rush puts us in a dangerous position. It can put us in a fairly dangerous position as well.
That's fair.
I hope I'm playing the deck right. No soul. So I ride the Chaos Breaker for soul. right into Deluge. I need to discard one card from him.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is kind of how I expected this to play out.
What's your situation?
He's dying basically.
Oh, good. Good to hear.
Jungle Patrol time. Where can I?
Oh, Chaos is very, very disgusting. Holy sheesh. Thank god they take out Zinc. I had to actually think to get like the resources.
Big brain.
Chaos. Like I actually had to think, like if they still had Zinc, right, my autoplay would just be digging out like Colony Maker into Zinc. Oh, nasty. Somehow it saves you on the deck space as well, so I can see where Bushi is coming from. Wow. Okay. Also taking the Brand Gate, the Brand Gate Grade 1 for Chaos Breaker is actually damn strong also. Together with the other one. Insane. Oh, that's so nasty. I kinda never want to touch this deck again. I shall build the Great Nature, I promise, Kazuo. Let me do that real quick.
Never again.
Never again.
Really? That is really a never again. I don't wanna. Nah. Oh sheesh, Jungle. How do you find the satisfaction to play that deck? I guess it's because you're a sadist, so that's probably why.
Well, man, it brings him joy.
That's probably why. Okay, to play the, I think we go for it. We want the Stoichia OT. Alright, so now we pick our grade 3s.
It takes a special kind of person to enjoy playing Chaos. I will admit that part of it.
Yeah, the special, in this case, special is not good.
Alright, let's see. I probably want to make an Isabella deck though. Let's read.
What happened to Shadow?
No, as it is Chat Noir, but it has Isabella.
Right.
It's Isabella based Chat Noir. Place the top 3 cards. And put them on the top.
They got 2 minutes.
Once. It's an act once per turn. Choose one of the units. Activity if your opponent got you. Then if your opponent gonna perform both effects for perform one of the effects. Oh, okay, so this is the Isabella you want. This one is the same.
Are you gonna play the Denial Chicken combo?
Oh, you bet I will. I'm just thinking. It's either, you see, the funny thing is, right, the new Isabel versus the old Isabel is like, the difference is very marginal, I guess. The only difference I see is that the on right for the, and on place for the new Isabel has like more potential, but like I like the Soul Blast on the
Running 3
the
instances
old
of a
ones.
gacha game.
Oh, me.
Because you want a reroll.
Oh, me.
God Shut up.
Actually, I can only run 2 because like any more on the computer just like dies.
Okay, the other 2 I have to shove aside because I need to complete the tutorial.
You do know you can like sync operations, right?
How do I do it? Sorry?
Judging from the silence, I assume that you don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a BlueStacks expert.
There is a button on the sidebar. It's below game it looks like a refresh button, and if you hover over it, it says sync operations.
Jagger, move.
On the right side, right?
Where is the
20 seconds.
where is the
You gotta make
freaking?
sure that all your instances are
Yeah,
open
the
in
right
the same game.
Man, I don't see it.
Ah,
It's this one.
how do I get
Wait,
past this
show me.
stupid wall?
Follow the markers, the green
It might
markers.
be a bit different
Okay,
depending on your
I
thing.
can't.
Sure.
Rip.
Yeah. I show you the one that looks like for me.
Sorry?
You find? Do you see that?
Wow. Wow, I don't. Wait.
Okay, that means it's on top. So that means you have to go onto the top bar. Wait,
Oh, okay, I got it. Sync operation.
got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you choose the instances you want to sync with, and then like as long as everything's on the same page, it will work exactly how you expect it to work.
Oh!
I gotta say,
Yeah.
entering the third stage with almost 800 nitro feels good.
Makes your life easier, yeah.
Oh my god! This is interesting!
Rewind.
How do you think I did 14 rerolls?
Well,
on
probably.
Zero and long?
I don't know.
You can do it manually.
Imagine, bro. Okay, now it's the gacha part. Okay, I'll be glad. I'm muting everything.
Cool.
Where's Mini Belly?
Mini belly. Mini belly is under the big belly.
I mean,
What does coiling duckbill do?
in Duckbill?
No, I'm just reminiscing the days of coiling duckbill. Don't mind me, I'm just reminiscing. Sometimes I think I'm really just blind.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Most likely.
It's not
maybe,
impossible.
it's most likely.
Oh, that's difficult.
I think I don't want to make a Nova. Alright, Kazuo, I think I have your Great Nature deck.
I gotta make some bread.
Premium Great Nature?
Yeah.
Shadow's criteria for Great Nature deck. If it doesn't end the turn with 12 cards in hand, it's not a Great Nature deck.
No, if it doesn't end the turn with
Oh,
half your
that's
deck
me.
in your hand, it's not a Great Nature deck.
No, if you ended the turn with 12 cards, then you better tell me you started the turn with 0 cards. It's not you end the turn with 12, it's you draw 12 during the turn. Plus whatever you had at the start.
What other deck have I not made? What did chat say? Genesis? Alright, I need to save Hayang's deck. Alright, guess that's what we will do.
I think you know what my card pool is, so I'll leave that up to you.
Definitely. Don't worry, it'll work. If it doesn't work, then I'll build you the deck. Do I want the bird or do I want the boy? That is the
What
question.
boy? Oh, pen?
Yeah.
It depends on who your main Vanguard is.
Right, I think I'll take the bird.
Sure.
Bird looks cuter. Bird
But
fluffy.
my foiled pen though.
Your foiled pen?
My
Though.
foiled pen.
Though. Taro Zhao.
Wait, who was the other guy? The one next to pen.
He's not a starter.
Oh, he's not? What the hell is he?
He's just a unique card that binds itself and you put a trigger from your
I
hand.
mean, he's a
so
grade 0, so...
he technically is a starter, but not
Oh, I know what this card was meant for, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like the weird, like, starters, but not really. Like, Harry had one too. Not really worth playing.
Something like that. Taro Zhao Ke.
But...
What?
But...
Taro
Taro
Zhao Ke
Zhao
still
Ke.
can play. It's just my brain 2P brain.
Huang Long.
Huanglong.
Wrong game.
What do you mean wrong game? Huanglong is his Vanguard.
No, when I think about Huang Long.
It makes about my count break.
Yeah, I think of a yellow cow break.
They don't think of that Vanguard trial deck
Can
unit.
you show a premium angel feather deck real quick? I mean I could, but let me finish making this Genesis deck first. Alright, Hayang, with what you have, huh?
Yes.
What can a win con be for you?
That's the question, isn't it?
They have the old Fenrir.
Yes.
Wait, is this one? Yours is this one, right?
I have both. So...
Oh, sheesh. Okay, can. Oh, okay, this one is not that good. This one is still better. Okay.
difficult, isn't it?
I mean, considering the amount of cards you already have and the style you want to play, it's not that easy.
I agree. Worst come to worst, I'll just go build that budget witch deck again.
This is partially a you problem, but I'm willing to try and do something.
Mill is always the option.
No, it's always there's no more or English very difficult. There's nothing that brings me greater joy than replacing my entire opponent's field triggers.
Oh shit.
Can Fenrir still be a toolbox?
I mean, he always has been. for the V1.
Okay, you don't have tower to block to do that, but that's not the point.
Jungle, repair if you can.
Got an oppressor plus friends here.
No, we had double oppressor, double down. No? Okay. Jungle, there's a reset on the second floor.
Okay. Think I figured out something.
Oh?
I think huh? Don't know how good it is.
It's just a theory.
A game.
Game theory. Thanks.
Yeah, I need to think about a deck that's comfortable going first and second. Alright. Did I wake up this morning and choose violence?
Maybe?
Oh shit, man! I'm always so tempted to get the hot stem Uranus. Looks so good. Actually,
Right.
just the hot stem like set in general. Like Fenris one is like but the poets one is really good.
Mm-hmm. Hayang, do you happen to have 4V Fenrir?
Oh. Let me check.
Cause I think for this plan to work, I need you to have 4 Fenrir.
I know she has at least 2. I don't know if she has another 2.
I have at least 2, because I kept the SP ones.
Huh? You have SP V Fenrir?
Yeah. What do you think my deck costed $200?
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, you're right. Okay, so you probably have 4. Okay, then that makes my life a lot easier.
Oh, wait, No, I think I only have 2, because I gave to Carl.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's not like impossible to like get, so
Alright.
I have a trash one.
Let's think.
You just build lah. Build whatever you want, lol.
That makes sense. I need to break the game first. Then think about your wallet later.
Say that like Fenrir's gonna cost $20 after the ban list.
Is he actually? I don't know. I'm gonna be real honest with you, kid. I don't know.
What is the DOVA doing? If you have time, repair. This might be the highest amount of nitro I've had in the run.
Alright. I guess I kind of figured out how I want to play. Now the next thing is the execution.
Django? What?
I just finished the new Celestial deck, nice. I'm still thinking about how to save Hayang's deck as a whole. Cause I am scrub and I'm bad at this game.
It's a line, you know it.
Why are you capping, bro?
Why are you capping? Sheesh. Okay. Alright. I guess we just try. There's no harm in trying. So let's go.
Oh, and I let out my boots. Oh, what the heck?
Alright. Oh yeah, I also need to test the Great Nature deck as well. I'll do it one by one now. Nice. I guess I'll play the Great Nature deck first if that's the case, because I really wanted to try the Nature deck. Where is it? Oh. Oh man. Oi. What else I haven't built before? Murakumo, Nubatama, kind of.
A stranger.
A stranger?
Stranger.
A
Stranger!
A stranger does not exist to me! A stranger does not exist to me at all. Zilch zero. I do not acknowledge.
A stranger lives matter.
A stranger lives don't matter.
Oh my god.
You played the Mask Collection.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my god, that's actually cursed.
Am I? Now that is this Sag. That is just a Sag.
Wait, the Ultraman collaboration?
Taiwan?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Taiwan. Play the direct. Wasn't there a Detective Conan one as well?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, no.
where? When?
In Thailand, also Thailand.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yep. We're not even
Holy
kidding.
shit.
Had to see how Thailand plays their stuff.
Speaking of Highlander, I mean, Highlander Bermuda Triangle was a thing, is still a thing. I think that Highlander Bermuda might come back on top again, because the deck is so
Highlander deck,
technically
but it's not Bermuda. So it's like a regular like big clan deck with only one copy of everything.
It's a Highlander deck, Kick W. I guess.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, okay, I somehow managed to whiff. Okay, sure. It's not the worst. Also it's raining outside. What a chill day to fall asleep. Okay, so I'm getting first stride.
Mission start.
Wow, sometimes when I fight Angel Feather, right, sometimes I think to myself, should I just not hit them?
Why give them what they want, right?
Yeah, thinking like
And you can give yourself what you want.
Apex.
Hey Django, this one should be impossible to get lost to.
Never underestimate my ability to get lost. Shadow, never underestimate my ability to get lost.
You lost?
Please, it's literally here.
Where's my gacha? You.
Okay, so far so good. The deck is looking so far so good. Whoa, you wanna give me first grade 3? Okay. 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 Look at top 3 and rearrange. Hmm.
They're 2-2? Wait. Alright. Whatever.
Oh, who's this?
Okay, I know. I can just opt out.
Django, should we do this first or?
Oh, do we want to wait for Unicorn or?
I will send the message.
I guess I'm going to Engineers and Gunners next turn.
Oh yeah, I got a new overclock for it. Oh yeah, by the way, Django, I finally got half a clock.
How's it feel?
Okay, it's not hipster, but half a clock is also a pretty fun one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Zeodyne is fun in
Yeah,
premium.
I got the
Really
neurotoxin.
strong.
I got the neurotoxin payload for Gunner.
Neurotoxin payload is so good, man. It's like very resource efficient. What it is. Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, he's going.
View or no? Oh wait, okay, Django. There is a. Oh, never mind. Can't find it anymore.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, energy rerouting, clean overclock for EPC. That seems good.
Oh.
I think that might be the
That
one.
seems good. That seems good.
Oh, he's calling the grade 3. Okay. Idea.
If he doesn't respond, do you want to wait for him, or do you want to just try and go for it? It's up to you.
Well, the two of us definitely can't go for it alone.
Yeah, as in, do we want to wait? Do we just fill in with two randoms and go or something like that?
If we, yeah, so we just wait. If two people show up before he shows up, you know.
Technically, if he doesn't get on today, we could start on Gunner promotion, and then I can do Gunner for when we do
True,
the EDD.
that is true. He said he's okay to go now, so.
Okay.
Okay, we got one
Okay.
gunner, which means
And then
yeah,
Unicorn will get to play Driller, like he as his. So. Cool. Perfect fill.
what is this red output? Health. Oh, this is the health increase one.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Neurotoxin payload is for the auto cannon, not the minigun.
This way.
Oh, okay. Hold on, just wait. Slightly minus damage.
I had to kick someone because we.
Hentai master. What a name. Hentai master.
Entire master.
Hentai master.
Lol.
Should we be doing this in stream?
I mean, then nobody knows what hentai is, right?
It's
I might not wanna,
Nobody-
assume so.
No, nobody knows, right? See, like this is a secret between you, us, and them. None of us know what it is. We don't know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Brendan, you gotta play into it, otherwise YouTube won't believe you.
Yeah. I don't know what's that. What? Huh? Nandato?
Yeah, well, what is that? I've never heard of it. Is it something you can eat?
Yes, yeah.
Hey, slow down.
At this point, it's either a 可以吃的吗 or something else already.
Don't know lah.
We do that, and then we mill 4 times. Trigger unit, I get 1 drive. Normal unit, give 10k.
Alright, here's. Oh, wait, no, that's,
Then I
that's not
can-
the card.
How's your rolls going, man?
Soul Blast 1, draw 1.
Sorry, what?
How's your rolls going?
The tutorial is going forever.
The reroll?
No, the tutorial, the tutorial.
4 times.
For the reroll?
I haven't rerolled yet. I haven't rerolled.
Serious?
1 more time.
Yeah, I'm running 3 at
Yeah.
once. And it's
Oh.
still so far. I have quite a bit to go.
Why the tutorial so long ones, yeah? For Cookie, I just skip everything. So I just skip, and then rush to the gacha.
They want me to get a coin to beat the game, yo.
So I get 1 more drive, 4 drive checks. Okay,
What?
that's weird. Oh wells. Oh lol. Okay, didn't get to really test out that deck. God, disconnect. Lol. I need to sleep. Lol. I mean, yeah, Leon, you have been available. Net is dead.
About time the stream ends anyway? It's like 12:30 here
It's
already.
about time. My dog is chasing me to sleep. Nice. I guess I can go into this mode. Yeah. So, after like a few games of me getting beaten up by chat and testing out stuff I haven't really used before, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. So, if you like what you see and you want to see more, do slam that like and subscribe button down below. And ring a ding that bell so you can get the latest notifications whenever me and the guys would be streaming or when Leon and the others were to make new videos for the channel, of course. We also have our socials like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have our Discord server, link in the description, for CVGS, where me and the guys will be there all day, every day. Though we won't be talking much.
Not all day, but most days.
Yeah, as in case in point, we'll be there to talk to
Yeah, you can find us there most days.
most of the time. So, yeah, we also have our Twitch, link in the description, where Cap and the others will be streaming video games that I do not cover. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's premium stream, and I hope to see you again in the next stream, which is probably tomorrow. Bye!
Bye bye.